you, man. I can't wait to meet you.
I know. I'm coming to see you soon, man. What up, Jay?
There's Jay King. Jay, where's Jay at? Is he eating with white people again?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
right here.
One with ice, one
Him,
without.
him, ice.
oh yeah.
Oh,
He is. He's eating breakfast.
Where
yeah.
to eat? That's what he doing.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting ready to
How you
talk to
doing
the
today?
fourth graders.
Good. What's your name?
Having the day,
What's your name?
Lorena.
Lorena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very sexy. Lorena. She didn't say, not Lorena. Lorena.
Lorena.
Is she
I like
fine?
it.
Oh yeah.
What
She
she
likes
look like?
Sounds.
it. She need a
Oh,
couple
She
of
sounds.
bananas.
She sounds like a
um,
player.
you know what you want, Brian? Go ahead, B.
What's
Get what
those
you want.
brown potatoes? What they look like?
It's like
Well,
country
you know what
potatoes
sounds
with bell
good, and I
peppers,
haven't had in a
red
while.
Let me
onions,
get that with the
seasoning.
chicken apple sausage.
Okay,
And
what's
Eggs
that?
Benedict.
the eggs over eating.
I bet you like eggs Benedict, Andre.
Mhm. O'Brien. And what kind of toast do you prefer?
Eggs Benedict, man.
Mhm.
Because when you
But
see
I
that
bet you
trans lady
I would
and you
like the
find out,
chicken apple sausage and egg scrambled
you like it
with
because you've been a dick for a long time.
no,
wheat
Dre,
toast with butter on it. Could I have it
hold on,
pre-buttered?
Dre, hold on.
And hash browns.
Because when you
And could
see
I have
that
an orange
tranny,
juice?
and that
That's not a
tranny's
good
name
meal,
is,
Pop. You should leave them turkey
Oh,
sausages alone.
and
You
that
know,
tranny's name is
you know
Boo.
what,
Ordered in
Ali?
front of Ali. You know
Ali
better than that shit.
okay, thank you guys. Lorena is a wonderful person here today. Lorena, are you going to you're going to be our okay? So
Yes, Jay,
good.
she's your
You already
waitress.
I'll give you a good tip here. We got a good
Oh
thank
one
you.
here.
yeah. Oh look
Oh
at
yeah.
you. If you brag about what you're doing, you
Ali,
ain't shit.
Ali, Ali, I'm really disappointed in you. But I'm glad that you owned up to your that you owned up to it. I respect that for owning
Wait,
up to it.
but I was talking to a comment though. I wasn't talking to a real person. I was talking to comments.
No, but you no, Ali, real people wrote those comments.
Okay.
Those
I
comments
I didn't write
didn't just
comments though. She did. I was
Boy,
I
you
know,
responding.
but
fuck
real
out.
people uh, are you is Fred getting his scalp cut?
Yeah.
Yep, he
Yes,
sure is.
No,
on mute because his clippers are going off. Good morning,
he
Fred,
everybody.
doesn't look happy at all. He looks very unhappy.
Fred is getting ready for
Why you
Vegas,
upset,
baby.
Fred? Fred, you don't look happy, man. What's going on?
you don't have his teeth in.
They're right
He
next to
never
him.
has
They're
his.
right next to
He
him.
never
You
has
know,
his teeth
but
in.
His
have you
teeth are
noticed
in
that
the
people who don't have their teeth in don't never look happy?
his teeth are in the jar with the comb, Jay. You know what they have at the
Oh
barber.
fuck.
Look, I mean,
And that blue
first
stuff
of
in
all,
the
John,
phone,
let me just say
Yeah.
this. Let me say this to you. Um,
Oh my God.
I'm happy as a clam.
That sounds like
Um,
a lesbian would say something like that.
no, a
King
lesbian is a
Barbasol.
thing.
You're a clam snapping. I'm sorry. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
so I got my partner, Chinese Brian. Chinese Brian is the blackest Asian dude you're gonna ever meet in your life. He's Chinese and Japanese. Say what's up, biz.
What's up, y'all?
Good
What it
morning.
do?
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chinese.
Tell him you don't like being on the thing.
No, I don't like being on the phone.
Brian said I don't like being on. Hey,
Hello,
He
Mr.
Brian's so
introduced
Chinese.
black.
him as Chinese.
Brian
I
said
don't blame him.
Brian said I don't like. Hey man, I don't like being on the thing, man. I
I
don't like
don't
being on
blame
the
him.
thing.
Don't be a
Good choice.
ussy, Brian.
So I just
Yeah, don't be a
What-
pussy.
want you all
Don't
to
be a pussy, Mr. Brian. Beckman will cut
Right.
you
yeah,
He
off.
said, "Don't be a pussy, Mr. Brian." That's what.
Yeah. I'll be all that.
He said. He said,
Yeah.
"Yeah. I'll be all that." Hey,
Well, he
hey,
sure
Beckman
doesn't
will be
sound
happy to cut
Chinese.
OAJ,
his lawn.
OAJ. Now Brian is a very calm dude because he liked that. When you called him a pussy, he said, "Yeah, I'll be all that."
Hey, Jay, can you take a picture of Brian's
That's like
eyes and
somebody
let's
that'll
get
fuck
Dre's
you up,
opinion?
though.
Yeah, that's right. He said, "I'll be all that."
Get a
That's
picture
all
of
she
your
Hey.
eyes.
You can't be in San Francisco,
Oh,
in Valencia Gardens and Hunters Point and Fillmore and Sunnydale and not be one of them ones. They call him Killer B. He's
so are you saying Brian's from San Francisco and he's a $2 bill?
a $2 bill.
saying that he will whoop your ass. You keep talking shit, so shut up.
Well, she put a hot compress on his head so she can shave it.
Boy, the rain stopped.
No,
It's a
first of
beautiful
all,
day.
Fred doesn't have hair. Everybody knows that he's got scalp with hair particles on it.
This
So,
is a
Pubic
very
hair.
strange
much
black
scalp.
barber shop that he's gone to.
well, I don't know if that's a black barbershop because that's not a black person that's cutting him.
Well, I didn't think so either, but you know what?
Look
You never
Asian.
know.
She looks Asian.
No,
Asian-
Howard is not
Asians
wearing.
consider
You know,
themselves
these
black,
people that
man.
want to, these people that pay attention to what I wear. I am wearing the rattiest shirt that
Here
I
they
can
come,
find
George.
in my
Here they come.
closet that I used to work out in.
Here
But
they
this is
come.
not. This is not Jude's
It looked like a
wife
bra.
beater shirt.
Here they come.
Looks like what?
There they
Look
are.
like you got a bra on.
Good morning. Good
Howard,
morning, neighbors.
good morning. Who is that?
Look like you got a big woman's
Is it-
bra on.
That's my neighbors.
What's
There
a
they
big
are.
woman's bra? Ali?
They all come out to pet the dog. It's crazy.
So if I may have everyone's attention for a moment,
Oh God,
we have company today
dear Jesus.
beginning
Oh.
at 8:15.
And
And
Oh.
so you know how I normally move everybody around on the screen.
oh my
We're
God.
having a little bit of
Okay.
trouble with StreamYard. So whatever position you land in right now, that's the position you're in. Because
First of all-
it's disabled.
So so Zap, good morning, EMAC. Zap is joining us today. Zap is
Yeah.
going to be in Oakland Yoshi's on Saturday. On Saturday afternoon, I'm doing Q&A with them. So they're here as special guests. They're at Yoshi's on Saturday and Sunday for anybody who is in the Bay Area that want to see them. But on Saturday, we're doing a Q&A at 5 in the afternoon.
Lester ain't
And I
with
am-
him.
Huh?
Lester ain't with him.
Of course he is. Lester and Terry.
Okay.
And I believe they
How can
both
they- how
will be with us today.
How can they be Zap? How can they be Zap if the brothers aren't there?
I'm talking about on the show today.
Yes, on the show today.
Okay, cool.
So let me just say this to you, Dre. That's like saying, if somebody said Dr. Dre and the transgenders are gonna be here, then somebody said, well, is Dre gonna be there? Yeah, Dre's gonna be there. It couldn't be Dr. Dre and the transgender if Dre not gonna be there.
Yeah, long as Dre there, it's the transgenders.
Exactly.
In addition, we have the spinners with us this morning.
You know, Dre, you like Eddie Levert in the OJs. You get paid whether you perform or not.
We have who with us?
All right.
Jesse Peck
Who?
from the Spinners. Jesse Peck from the Spinners will be with us just after Zap's interview. We haven't
Okay,
got
so
there.
this is what's gonna happen, you guys. I'll be able to do the Zap interview, and then you guys have to do the Spinners interview.
I don't know them people in the spinners.
Oh my God, do you know who the Spinners are?
I know who the spinners are, but I don't know them.
Oh, I might have to let OAJ. OAJ might know more about this than you. OAJ, you know the Spinners, right?
Sure.
So OAJ might be able to ask questions. I can't count on Dr. Dre. He don't know nothing about anything that's not the B-52 or
I know them members, but I'm saying,
100. Good morning, Cal Williams.
I don't know them
Good morning.
You
Good
gonna have to
morning.
get OAJ before he interviews. You have to take that bra off.
I might put a real shirt on.
Dana, I love your accent.
Yeah,
Get
if
that
you're
bra
gonna
off
interview the
you.
spinners, you better put a fucking shirt on.
Yeah, the spinners is
Oh,
gonna spin his
stop
ass
it, Trey.
around.
Go out
They
and
gonna-
go out and put some rouge on.
They gonna spin that bra around. Is what's gonna happen.
No, you are.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Oh, right there.
Look at Jay King. Your voice is so beautiful.
All right, well, good morning, Lathers.
It's so
Good
beautiful.
morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Ali. Would you be my neighbor?
Nah, you over there eating turkey sauces and shit. You ain't gonna be around much longer.
Good morning, Dr. Dre. Would you be my lady neighbor?
I'll be your neighbor, man. Why not? And I'll have a piece of that sausage you got just to make
And-
out.
That don't sound good, Drake.
You guys too.
Yeah, that didn't sound too good.
Yeah, you know,
I'll take that.
transgender and all wanting a piece of the sausage. Good morning, John Beckman. Would you be my neighbor?
All right. You know, what the hell? No problem.
Good morning, OAJ. Would you be my neighbor?
I'm reading about the spinners.
One is very nice.
You like the ball? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good morning, OAJ. Would you be my neighbor?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm reading about the spinners.
Spinners.
Good morning, Fred. Would you be my neighbor?
Yes, I'd love to be your neighbor this morning, Jay. Have a great
Wow.
day. I got to get off for a minute.
I know you're getting your
Good
scalp
morning,
cut.
everybody. How are you?
I think John losing it.
Look at John over there
Good.
politicking and shit.
Look at. See?
Stop putting them on camera,
Doing
John.
the
We're
yard.
gonna beat your ass one day.
On the radio. You see all these guys?
Somebody-
How old are
These
you?
guys got. These guys
You
have
ever heard of this
boneheads
song
like
"Lean on
Fred.
Me" by Jay King and Club Nouveau? That's who this is.
They have eggheads like
Yeah.
Fred.
Yes, my name is Jay King.
Turn your radio off or turn your mower off. Hey Jay, listen to this. Go ahead, speak into my ear.
We can't hear him. What is he saying, John?
Hold on. Let's see. This ear. Is that Jay King though? Hold on. Yeah,
You're not gonna tell. You're not gonna tell them all that you know somebody.
Yeah, I'm Jay
Hello,
King.
hi. How are you?
Jay King, what's up? I'm from Vallejo.
You
I
from
was
the
a little
V?
kid and yeah, from the V. Grew up with E40 on magazine.
All right. I can't hear you. I can't hear him, John. You put him on mute. Say that again, sir. I can't hear him, John.
John's just fucked up.
Put 'em on
John can't hear
speakerphone.
you either.
Oh,
Tell-
Lord.
If John gonna be out there interviewing people,
We can't hear him, John.
or something.
Put him on speakerphone, King.
Here, I can hear him.
We can't, dumb
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah, man. Shit.
You can hear him because you're standing right next to him,
That's
goofball.
so helpful, Beckman. You're
Why
a
don't you try
pro.
putting your phone on speakerphone?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So I'm from Vallejo.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I used to live on 601 Cherry Street in South Vallejo. And my sister, I was little, but my sister, Tina Anderson and Isella Anderson, they went to Vallejo High with you. And they
Okay.
say you used to have a crush on Tina Anderson. You used to have a crush on Tina. And I think you maybe came by once or twice, but I'm not for sure. I was like 4 or 5 in. But I know they said you had blew up because you moved to Sac and started Club Nouveau.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if it was rumors or the other one.
Rumors,
one came out first.
jealousy. Why you treat me so bad?
Like, man, all of them was hits. But Tina and them, they knew you. I don't know if you remember the name, Tina Anderson and Isella Anderson. They went to Vallejo High with you.
Y'all
They were
probably did. I
sisters.
probably was. They must have been cute.
Tina got body, so sometimes that some sisters.
That
They
did it
sisters,
for him. That body did it for him.
Yeah, but they definitely know you. They used to talk about you when I was a little kid. Talking about Jay
Right
King,
on.
Jay King. Think you got
I
big,
am. I'm in Vallejo right now. I'm
you
at
in
the
Vallejo right now?
I'm at the Buttercup on Sonoma. I'm speaking to a charter school today.
Oh,
This
school
whole
on Is it got a cage
Shit.
around it, fence around it? That school?
No, I'm speaking that
Okay.
you know what College Park is, right?
College Park. Yeah, yeah.
You remember that school, the little elementary school that's right across the street from College Park?
Oh yeah,
Over
yeah.
by the
Okay.
Continental Omegos Boys Club, they turned that
Yep.
into a charter school.
That's a charter school now. See, I've been in
Yeah.
Vegas since I went to UNLV. I left. But yeah, my sister, they in Fairfield. We all over the Bay, but I'll be in Vegas now. Running my own
Now, how you
landscaping
liking it?
company.
How you liking in Vegas?
Love it. Everything here. You can't miss
Yeah.
it. You need it. It's here. Yeah. Be my
Hey,
I'll be
give,
your landscaper.
Okay.
hey, give John
Uh,
give John your business card, man, so we can work. We
I-
can do some work with you.
Someone is
yeah, I go
asking,
off. I
is
go
your
off that
nickname
all-purpose
Junebug?
line with the underscores on Instagram. You can see the before and after pics. I want to see some pictures of my sister. You gonna remember because they was pretty popular.
Somebody's asking, is your nickname Junebug?
No, that's my June. That's my older brother. I'm the youngest out of 7. June's still in Vallejo. They call he be at Wilson Park. They call him the president of Vallejo. He just know everybody from Richmond to Vallejo to Oakland. You know how I get. You know how the
Try
Bay
to
is.
clean it up. Looking like a bug.
You know,
It's a small world, man.
it's Junebug because the grandma used to call him that Junebug, but it's really June in Vallejo. His real name is
Junebug.
Vernice. He don't want nobody to know it's Vernice.
Hey, let me ask you something, bro. Did
Go ahead.
when you saw him walking down the street, did you think he would know Jay King?
No, not at all. I actually just told my little daughter, don't talk to strangers because the client I'm doing
Exactly.
is sick right now. So I was aware. And actually, I just, I go to church, so I'm just polite. Told him, blessed day. He said, how we doing? And he said something about, I think he on the radio. Talking to Jay. Have you ever heard that song since year I grew up? I said, yeah, I know Jay King in a way because my sisters and them went to high school with him. You went to Vallejo High, right?
Yep.
See, I'm Hogan High. We whoop y'all the football every year. So
I went to
You know
Vallejo
me.
and Hogan. I went to
Okay,
Vallejo
you
and
good.
Hogan.
I love the Vallejo girls because Hogan, I had them all. So, nah, just playing. But yeah, I like Hogan.
Toy
Vallejo,
Billingsley
that's the
said
spot.
she went to she went to school with Isella and Tina.
Yeah, they're my sisters. I probably know their kids and stuff because I graduated in '89 at Hogan. But Isella, yeah, they just was in Vegas. They coming back for the 4th. They just came out for Tina's birthday and Memorial Day. They just left. Yep. But Tina's still in Fairfield. Zella in St. Louis. She
He
remarried
went
to
to
a pastor, got a
school.
big old
He
house.
went to school with Deirdre, my niece, at Hogan. Deirdre
Yeah.
Harvey.
I remember that name.
Yeah.
Oh, Dietrich?
Yeah. Deirdre and Jeff Grant and all them, and
The Grant.
Damaris, Donna, Kelly Berry.
I was 89. They sound like they was a year ahead of me. They might have been 88, 87.
And what's your name, sir?
Frankie. I'm a candidate. Frankie candidate.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
some
okay.
candidates in Vallejo. Yeah.
I know the
Mhm.
candidates, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Papa
Frankie,
King
let me say
candidate.
this to you.
Go ahead. Not really Sinclair.
If John Beckman invites you to his house,
Don't go.
you ever see that movie Get Out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, get out. He won't be doing his landscaping, so I already know we're gonna get out.
Do not go to his house. You won't be. They'll try to take your brain and all kind of shit over there.
How y'all know each other?
Oh,
Where's the station at in Vallejo somewhere? Are y'all just on Sacktown?
No, this is-
Okay.
you're all over the place.
The
That's what
first
it
one, Ali blew the first one down, crippled back, and now the girl that's running back and forth backstage, she's still in all the papers. So we're working from home right now. They're under investigation.
Okay.
There's a
y'all-
lot of
y'all-
jokes
y'all
on
are-
here, Frankie.
Oh my God.
Y'all all right with me? Y'all all right with me? Hey, I'm gonna get back to work. Nice talking to y'all. I'll leave him with some information.
Yeah, do that,
And,
man. We appreciate you, brother.
Nah.
Give me Frankie's
it's a
information,
small
John.
world. This guy probably thought I heard the song, but he didn't know I knew of y'all like this close, like a hometown. Y'all hometown heroes. At Club Nouveau, boy. And you remember the boy remixed your song. Look at all these roaches. Crawling
Yep,
on you.
Bobby Jimmy.
Yeah, I know y'all got paid for that.
Of
I
course.
get paid right now. Of course. Well, there you go. But I'm gonna go, Jay, and the fam. And what that girl I used to sing with y'all? Where's she at?
Wow, she's
Valerie.
in L.A.
She was good. She gave y'all a little extra boost.
Uh-huh.
When she came in
bet.
the scene. I remember y'all talking about it. What was it? Oakland had the Soul Beat.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Yep, y'all used to talk about it on the Soul Beat when I was little. Man, that's good
You
to hear
ain't
from
little no
y'all.
more, Frank.
I
You ain't
know
little no
54.
more.
I know, but when I be posting, I post some of your music on my landscaping Instagrams all the time. Cause them
I
hits.
appreciate you. Mm.
Man, them hits.
Give your number to John Beckman so I can call you.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave him the number, and I hope to hear from you,
Mm-hmm.
man. God
All
bless
right, we
y'all.
here,
And you
brothers.
All
will.
right now.
Bless you
I,
God bless
I,
likewise.
you, bro.
all right, I'm gonna tell my sisters I talked to y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
God bless y'all. I'm down to give you my info.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
bet you won't say that word. I bet you won't say that word, John Beckman. I bet you won't say that word.
It's word,
He'll,
baby. It's
he,
word.
he, he'll take off his Christian jacket
I gotta
and
give
whoop.
him my info.
Why you being negative, Fred? You ain't trying to get beat up. You got your hair cut. You think you the president now.
Morning, man. How's it going?
Now, he over there
Good.
politicking.
Getting ready to go visit California. No, Las Vegas.
Nigga trying to be Jay King, get his hair cut on the show.
Niggas kill me politicking and shit. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
How's your
Jay
See
breakfast?
what
King,
happened?
you got that turkey in your throat.
How's your breakfast, Jay?
John, I'm more famous than you think, huh?
John,
You're trying to be, You see, John was trying to be cute, right?
Yeah.
And see what happened? It backfired on him.
Yeah, it backfired on him.
It always backfires on them.
You might have saved him though, Jay, because they had no idea that he would know anybody like you. Now they're gonna be looking at white folks different. You might change the racism in Vegas.
You got your shit together, OAJ? You got your things lined up?
I'm not wearing pants. Just so you know.
Wow.
I don't need to know that.
Oh, wait, Jay, do you have drawers on at least? Or you standing
No,
up the chair?
I never wear underwear.
I don't wear underwear either. I chucked that a long time ago.
I don't understand why people wear underwear.
I hope nobody else sits in that chair.
It's a terrible invention.
No, ain't nobody want to sit in that chair. It got brown spots all on it.
Little bit of saddle soap takes care of everything.
Why you start eating when Jay King eat? You want to eat when he eat?
Wandy made me soup.
I see you change that bra.
Yeah, he's gonna interview the spinner, so he figure he'll get dressed for it.
Yeah, I
That's
figured.
wonderful. Howard, I'm going to send you an email. This may be of help to you. I just received it.
Howard ain't even worried about it. He could do that interview with his eyes closed.
Well, since they did send it to me, I'm going to send it on to him.
Damn, Jay King, this is as quiet as I ever heard you when you're eating.
Hash is good.
Hash browns.
That's how you can tell when food is good.
Yep, little quiet when food is
He
good.
ain't saying nothing.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the Grand Slam.
know.
Now, I am baffled today.
Why are you baffled?
I'm going to show you. So take a look at that. That's the continuous glucose monitor. And you can see where it dips, then goes up.
Yeah.
That's after I sat in the sauna for 40 minutes and exercised in the pool for 45 minutes. And it went up, not down. That makes no sense to me. I
Professor
don't even
Keone said,
understand
King, I'm going to let you know right now, the Spinners interview is going to be a complete fuck up. You may get a call from the Spinners management later on today, so expect it. And don't say I didn't warn you in advance.
No,
I think
he only
He'll be good.
you know, OAJ is a little bit smarter than you think.
Yeah.
How easy it is to meet people, Jay.
Who's coming from the Spinners?
Jesse Peck is coming. He'll be with us. He's the bass singer.
And look at Robin
And
Hood, man. That
spokesperson
shit's
for,
horrible.
for the Spinners.
A lot of shit down. A lot of shit down. Way down.
I see some. You got it says green. A lot of your stuff say green.
Yeah. Some of it is in red. It's even.
So I got a dividend yesterday. Ford Motor
Did
Company.
you?
Ford Motor Company.
Oh,
I didn't get any email. But
I
then
know,
my
I'm working.
creepy cracker email is
I don't have a
not working.
creepy cracker. I have to go in here and find one of your 1,000 emails. One moment.
Now,
I mean, I have
OAJ,
too
why?
many.
OAJ, why do you make an email address for yourself as a creepy cracker?
That's because of Nicole. A
No,
long
it's
time
not.
ago, when she was mad at me, she called me the creepy cracker.
Our sister Mary did that. I never called you any creepy cracker. Though I'm taking it
Somebody
down.
did. One of the women.
Get it
One of the
right.
women called me
Mary
the
called him a
creepy
That
cracker.
doesn't make sense to me.
So I took the domain the creepy cracker.
You know, I miss Mary.
I do too. Well, I
But,
talk
you
to
know,
her.
she did
She's
the right
afraid to be
thing.
on camera.
Stop coming. You know,
You one of the reasons she left, right? You one of the reasons she's gone.
No shit, no, that's not true. Because I talked to her like
You
2
didn't
days
get her
ago.
a goddamn lobster. That's why.
Oh, I
Crap.
know your ass ain't talking.
Well, you did say you was gonna give her a lobster.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
You were filling my gap and then you never filled it.
Yep.
Well, I'll fill your gap in other ways.
Oh boy, that
That
sounds
don't sound good,
homosexual.
Dre.
That don't sound good.
homosexual.
Dre,
Dre.
that's the second thing.
Y'all some
No,
wrong
no,
with
you some
man.
motherfucker. That's
Y'all
you.
That
talking
sounds
about.
homosexual.
It's coming from
I'm
you.
never gonna be your homie.
Not coming from me. It's coming from y'all ass.
No, it's coming
Okay,
from
Howard.
you. You said-
Please check your email. Thank you.
You said you would fill my
Are
crack.
you?
I'm a little nervous.
Okay. So, I thought they were supposed to be here at 8:15.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Who's coming at 8:15?
Zap, but they're late.
Who is Zap?
Zap is an R&B group that had a song called "More Bounce to the Ounce." More bounce to the ounce.
I remember that. Like the
Okay.
jazz band. I remember them. Bounce to the ounce.
They have a song called "Dance Floor." There they are, right there.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a song called "A Big Woman's Bra" though.
That's why he took his big woman's bra off and put a shirt on. Good morning, Herbert Mazer. Good morning, Tony Briggs. Good morning, Jay Taylor. Good morning, Janet
I'm not
Marie.
above.
Good
I'm
morning,
not above
Gary
wearing a
Finney.
bra on your show.
Wow.
I know it'll excite Dre, but I'm not above wearing a bra.
I'm going to
What
step
in
away
the
for a
what?
moment and give them a call and see if everything is well.
So let me. So are you telling me, OAJ, that you've worn a bra before?
No, but
Well,
I'd wear
Mr.
one
Elliott.
for this show. No, I'd wear one just for you, J. King.
That's scary.
King, please make sure John Beckman is completely on mute when the Spinners come on this show today. Remember how embarrassing his questions were when you invited Nikki to the show? Just keep Beckman in the background.
Well, you know what? I just read they got inducted into the is it the Rock? No, not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but into the Hall of Fame in 2023. Why so long? Why did it take them
Because-
so long to
Same
recognize?
reason how all them other people take so damn long.
Because they're black groups.
Yep.
Well, black groups are the foundation of this type of music.
Of course they are, but they don't get
Who
recognized.
what year fucking Chuck Berry
Hey,
got
Ro.
in
It seems very
the Rock
strange.
and Roll Hall of Fame? The person who
The Rock and Roll, yeah, they were in the Rock and they got inducted in 2023.
I'm going to call you.
After all these years, these guys formed before I was alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did.
Yeah, I don't know why it takes so long for them to
But I
get
gotta-
in. It's almost like the death
I got
penalty.
30,000
Somebody
coming.
gets
Well,
the
they're
death
waiting for him
penalty.
to die or
And guess
something. What is
what?
that?
They're from Detroit, where
Do that the late thing like we did before. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm I'm working on that, and I'm working on that. So I'll let you know.
I don't know if any of you noticed, but Jay King sounds like Fred's teeth when he's sitting in a restaurant.
I sound like who?
Fred's teeth.
Red teeth.
All I heard was sounded like that reverend thing you played.
The
You
Reverend
did sound like
So,
Fred's teeth, though.
Who's got an
Reverend
explanation
was
why my blood sugar went up? Why did my blood sugar go up?
Your
I'm in the
attitude.
sauna 40 minutes. I'm walking around the pool for 45 minutes. Why did it go up?
What do you want, Nicole?
Lathers.
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone now with King Mark. He says that if they come tomorrow at 8:15, can that work for you?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So why is my blood sugar going up? I'm walking
Because-
around the pool exercising. How did it not go down even a little bit? It went up from 10 to almost 13. That makes no sense.
That was because you had that bra on, man. That's why it went up.
No. I've been walking around. Shirtless. I'm walking around shirtless all day, waiting to hear Fred's teeth at the Buttercup.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Where
you
you
why.
at?
Our
Where's
stress
Fred's
hormones, our stress hormones tell the liver to release stored glycogen into the bloodstream and to produce new glucose from available sources to fuel a fight. Intense exercise, and inability to produce insulin and insulin resistance can all cause blood glucose increase during and after exercise. After a workout,
So
the
when does
body
it go
needs to
down?
restore glucose into the muscle, and it's like a sponge sucking up water.
Yeah, but when does it go down?
Once the stress of it goes down, and once it produces the new glucose.
Oh shit! I was smiling and in a good mood. It was raining. Nobody was in the pool. Guys are afraid of rain.
Why? Because
Fuck if I know. Wandy thinks that if you walk out in the rain, you're going to get sick. Even if you're in the pool. Makes no sense to me at all. But then Thai people are fucking crazy.
It's a
So
mess.
Wandy.
no, OAJ, I think Londi really, anything she can to keep herself at a distance from you, she does. Anything that she can say that will keep her
She's
at a
hovering
distance.
over me right now. What are you talking about?
Oh shit.
She must want some money.
More hot water. She even made me a foot bath. A hot foot bath.
She wants some money.
Good morning, Bernard.
I gave her
Good
money.
morning. Good morning.
Hey, Bernard, are you coming to the show on on June 21st?
On where is that? Frisco?
No, Folsom.
That's on a Saturday, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I might.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
June after that, you're gonna be here,
Crazy.
right? June something.
Oh my.
June. Which June date you gonna be here again, Jay?
I'm gonna be in San Francisco. I'm gonna be there June 28th,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah, I'll probably be here in Thailand.
June 14th and San Francisco, June 19th, and Fresno, June 21st, and Folsom, June 28th, and South Carolina.
They got you banned from the concert, Dre. You said it'd be too sweet in there.
But you come to Charlotte, too, though, right?
Uh-huh.
The day before that, right? You're going to be in Charlotte the day before that.
No, we're not. No, we're not doing Charlotte. That date didn't happen because everybody wasn't available.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they wanted to dodge you, Dre.
They wanted.
Ain't dodging my ass. They're gonna be in South Carolina. I'll be in South Carolina.
We're gonna make sure we get a boot on your tire that day.
Do they even like black people in South Carolina?
Do they
Or
like
North
it?
Carolina, for that matter?
First
Yeah,
of
do they
all,
even like black people in South Carolina? It doesn't
They
seem to
shit
be like a
up.
hospitable place.
Very. What are you talking about?
South Carolina?
Black people are the most progressive here. Yeah, are you kidding me?
Now, Dre, what made you move to the Carolinas?
Yeah, South Carolina. What the hell?
Wife leaving me.
They don't even like Jews down there. They don't even have Jews in South Carolina.
Oh, wait, Jay, I'm asking him a question. Okay, so why did you move to South Carolina?
Because I took it really bad when my wife left. My brother said, "Get out of LA for a while. Come here and help me with the business." I said, "All right, cool." And
Oh, so your wife ran you out of town. Your wife breaking your heart.
Wow.
By the way, Lady Dre, when you say a town is progressive,
bad, Jay.
that's not a
And
good
what's
thing.
fucked up, Jay? I called you and talked to you about it to pour my heart out to you, and you were like, "Nigga, shut it off."
Yeah.
Shit. Fucking Jay.
Shake that shit off, man. Shit.
I said, Jay.
Shit.
My wife left me, man.
Hey, man,
Don't nobody
a
want
woman,
me. Fuck him.
a woman don't want me. I don't want her more than she. Bitch, I want you less than you don't want me now. You think you don't want me? I don't want you 2 times more than you don't want me now.
Yeah.
So, Jay, let me ask you a question. When's the last time you were with a woman?
Who?
Who'd you ask that question to?
Jake King.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna something. What the hell's that about?
Last night, motherfucker. Shit.
John, I'm with
What do you
you.
want?
I'm with you on this show every day, woman.
Good answer. Good answer.
Beckman, that cigarette's just too sexy.
I'm on a show with the woman. She keeps calling me on the show.
I still don't have an email. What email did you use?
And I always start in the kitchen. I never start in the living room. Change that.
Start
up a little
what?
bit.
Smoking? Why would you smoke in your kitchen?
Because it's my house and I can. Why? You have an issue with that?
Well,
When you come
yeah.
here-
Why
when
would you?
come
Why
here-
would you
come
foul?
here? You come here to my face and say something to me about it.
Can I smoke in your kitchen?
Absolutely.
In the bathroom?
But after I beat your ass for insulting me,
You seem very touched today.
White on
Beckman.
white
Why is
crime.
that?
Cut that shit out.
Why is that, Beckman?
well, because I'm tougher than you. That's why. It's a
No,
no-brainer.
I think you're suffering from.
I don't know. I would like to see y'all two have a
I think you're suffering from too much of aggression towards
Well,
you.
now I have to put my money on JB.
And you go
Try
pick
me.
the little white guy. You go pick
Try
the little
me.
white guy to pick on.
Try me, vagina head.
I would love
You would
see
love
each
to
other
have.
a boxing
You would
match.
love to have this, Beckman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You gotta run, Dre.
John, thank you.
Dre, so Dre, really, you should thank your ex-wife
Why is that? Because I'm
for
here.
quitting you and getting you to a place where you say black people are really progressive.
Yeah, they are very, very progressive here.
So, Dre, do you like it better there versus California?
Some ways, yeah. In some ways, no. I miss
Probably.
LA, man. I fucking
you could-
miss LA a lot.
If you could get your wife back, would you? If you could get your wife back,
Not at all. Not at all.
No, there's no. I'll give California this. It's a shitty state, but the weather is the best in the country. I'll give it that.
What's that again?
I said California is a shitty state to live in, but the weather is the nicest in the country. There's no humidity, no mosquitoes. You can go to the beach and the mountains in the same day.
No
Do you know
mosquitoes? What's a
it'll get
mosquito?
Welcome to City Cards.
mosquito?
This call
Shit,
may be
mosquito.
monitored for recording.
You know what a mosquito is?
System.
No, he said a mosquito with a B.
No, mosquito.
Yeah.
He was slurring his words. He's probably drunk already on a
Oh
couple
my
of beers.
God. I've had one beer. I just did my dog walk. I met one of Jay's
If you
fans
say you had one beer, Beckman, you're probably on your fourth.
right there, number one. And you know
You
what?
number them?
You know what? I am way better for you than
Hold on,
Jay.
hold
I'm
on.
way better for Jay King than you ever are.
JB. You got a fucking beer this early in the morning, man.
It's a prop.
What's a prop?
It's a prop.
Do you, man?
Y'all sound like
This
Russia and
is
Ukraine.
this is a show of entertainment.
No.
White on
Yes,
white,
John.
Russia and Ukraine.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Here you go.
I didn't get the email.
I sent it to the email you've been emailing me with. I don't know. It's my first time
Which
emailing
one
you.
is that?
Something like OAJ at the Creepy Cracker or something. I don't know.
No. Send it to howardbloom@gmail.com. That's good.
Damn, y'all been emailing each other that
No,
many
this is
times?
my first email. I'm sending to him because I have to. And now he's changing horses. What? Send it where?
I'm not changing horses. I just let the domain drop. I didn't really need the Creepy Cracker anyway.
Oh Lord.
I'm creepy enough without the
All right, one moment.
At least one thing I respect about Howard never runs from the fact that he's a pervert or he's creepy, and I respect it.
It's very true.
Oh shit!
Now, Wanty just made me soup from scratch, coffee, and she poured me a foot bath with salt in it so I could put my feet in hot water.
Now, you say that like that's not normal for women to do.
Well, women in America don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
My wife do all of that, bro.
But it's a good response to Jay King's. She's trying to get away from you.
And now the females that I have now do it.
Is he leaving the Buttercup?
Yeah.
Holy
Hey Jay, we're going on a
Okay,
watermelon
Howard.
fast next week. You going to join
Try
us?
it again.
I'm looking at my email.
Yep, standing by.
Yeah, who it is? That's me, Chief, Ollie. Did Dre say he was gonna go on the watermelon fast with us?
Nope.
I'm gonna eat some watermelon tonight. I want to see what happens with the blood sugar thing. If it just goes out of
OAJ's
control.
But see,
Nobody
I do
really cares
intermittent
about your
fasting
blood
already
sugar.
anyway. So
I did intermittent fasting for a year and a half.
Why don't you
Howard,
tell
did
us
you have
about
the
the
email?
hemorrhoid you have?
it worked $2 a minute.
All right, I got it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, we going 7 days, just watermelon. Hoorah.
You gonna ride with us, Jay?
Y'all go 7 days with watermelon. Y'all gonna be regular porch monkeys by the time of the 7 days.
Oh shit!
What's a porch monkey?
Abba laba Caesar bother.
Lips gonna be all big and shit.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Chief. You've been psyching me out, nigga. I thought you lost a whole bunch of. Wait, nigga, you still got a whole bunch on you, nigga. I'm looking at you right now.
I did lose a lot of
Yeah,
weight.
no, nigga.
My face is
You
different
lost-
when I do my beer, but I lost a lot of weight. I still got some more to go. I'm still on the journey.
Yeah, I know. I
Is
thought.
that-
I'm not where I need to be.
Is that Chief or Chocolate Peach?
There's still diabetes in your eyes.
I can't see
There's
that
still
well.
diabetes in your eyes.
Stop
Can't
it.
see that. Yeah, I need to get Lasix.
I
Grab
heard
another
something
beer.
on the.
Grab another beer. Your eyesight will get better.
Momo,
I
you
heard
don't
something you
damn
said on
fast.
the 95.5 yesterday, Jay. You mentioned there'll be no more bitches and punks being called on this show anymore.
Oh yeah.
No,
What happened?
no. First of all, we never.
What
I
happened?
did say we haven't talked about it yet, but we're gonna get to it. The only people that can be called bitches and cunts on this show are dudes. That word cannot be used for a woman on this show anymore.
But a woman can use it towards us, right? I thought
Thank-
this was a goddamn king show. You
Man, it's not cool to call a woman that shit, man. So
man, you a faggot. Shut up.
you shut the
I'm with
fuck
Fred
up.
on this one. Fred's right.
You motherfucker, put your teeth in and shut the
Fred's
fuck
right.
up.
You a fucking faggot.
You a fucking faggot.
You don't know ass from pussy.
I know your fat ass from some pussy.
Well, see, now here's the weird part, Jay, not Jay King.
Okay.
I ate watermelon last night, and then hooked up this monitor, and my blood sugar was acceptable.
Okay.
So the watermelon didn't throw me
You
off.
can do it for a whole week.
Because the
I can do it for a whole week.
Because watermelons have antioxidants. So watermelon has a healing power.
I put these hands on your motherfucking ass. I'll heal you.
First of all, nigga, you
By the
look
way,
like Ray
that
Charles
sounded
with no
really
teeth.
gay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You
Well,
look like Ray
you know
Charles
you look like
with those teeth, with them glasses on.
Smokey
Like,
Robinson remind me. So these are all groupies. They won't tell you the truth. But you and Smokey, y'all got some bloodline, and I know what you're gonna still be up there looking like him with the pink shoes on and them little tight.
I agree, Fred.
He
I
right.
agree.
Fred right, because I'm gonna tell you something, J. King. I was looking at some pictures of Smokey when he had an afro, and when you had your afro, you damn near can't tell y'all apart.
Mhm.
You really can't. And the older you get,
Man,
Jay,
you out your fucking mind. When
got
J.
moves,
King
man.
had
You
an
got
afro,
moves.
Nothing like no Smokey.
You do, Jay. On
Man, you
stage,
crazy.
and the way that Smokey was doing that grinding and had his hips
Mhm.
going with them pink shoes on, I thought of you. I thought of you, Patty.
Mhm.
I don't know about all that shit.
the fact, I'm gonna tell you what's nervous. I'm gonna tell you what makes me nervous, friend. You saw a dude with some pink pants on, pink shoes, grinding, and it reminded you of another dude. But that's what makes me nervous. That a dude with pink on.
Jay, don't let the air out of my joke with the political fucking thought processing shit you're doing.
Yeah, let the joke
It
lie. It was a good
Mr. Freeze.
Fred. It was a good Fred line. Don't ruin it, Jay.
Exactly. That's what he do.
Question to you, Fred, and I want you to be honest. But more than being honest with me, I want you to be honest with you. Are you attracted to dudes? Just be honest with you.
To what?
Are you attracted to some guys? Not all guys, some guys.
Wait, motherfucker. You know, I'm strictly dick, nigga. I fuck. I like pussy, motherfucker. You got that? I'm 100% man,
Hold on.
okay?
Did you
You know that.
Did he tell you
You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I think Dre and Fred would get along just fine.
He misspoke.
No, he's telling. Listen, he's telling his truth. He's telling his truth. Somebody will say, first of all, I'm strictly dick. Okay, I'm strictly dick. Okay, sure.
That was a Freudian slip, Fred.
That's
You know
what he
a Freudian
said.
is?
So these women that showed up on the Kings in the Morning, and Stephanie Beasley over there got a show. They can call us bitches and hoes and fat and talk about my teeth, and I can call them fat motherfucking bitches. What the fuck is this?
Oh man!
Because the host just said you can't.
Hey guys, let the men talk.
If you want to get kicked off the show, call women on this show a B word or a C word.
I
You
ain't
will
no women on
just
this
pick up.
motherfucker. It's a bunch of goddamn horses and bitches. These motherfuckers is not females of the quality status that I would say I love them. I'll marry you and take you home and feed you well.
Did he
That's
say
not the
beat them well
criteria,
or feed
Fred.
them well?
Pussies, man. Y'all some
What'd he
pussies. Y'all
say?
pushovers. Every man that's sitting up here ain't got no balls. Why
I
don't
got
y'all say
plenty
something?
of balls, and I'll stand up and prove it to you. Don't dare me.
I got balls, motherfucker, and I also
You
have
got,
respect
see
for women.
why you didn't say you're gonna kick him off the show if he shows his balls?
Yeah, but Dre, when I listen to you, you
getting
sound
booted
like you
before
have
his
balls
nutter.
in your
Are you
mouth.
kidding me?
Stop talking. This is the man show, prostate woman.
Love you,
Now,
King
which
Fred.
one do you want, prostate, or you want me to use that other word and we move on? Or do you want me to explain? Or you want me to explain why you have a prostate? Y'all set me up, man.
You set your damn self up.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
Dre, you see
you
this?
don't have the same. You don't have the same agenda as us guys, Dre.
Dre, you see this?
Lathers, you're frozen in time.
Oh.
Why
No,
did he
you're
say
not.
frozen in
You're just
time?
really trying to get in her this morning.
Dre, can you smell that for me? Tell me what it
Yeah,
smells
you
like.
took all the power from us, man. We can't mute
I know what it
motherfucker. We
doesn't
can't
smell
talk. We
like.
can't do
I
shit
know
on
what
here
it
anymore.
doesn't smell like, Beckman, and I can tell you
No,
that very
no,
clearly.
Fred, because you guys don't have enough respect for women to not be foul and vile.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to be
It's a
foul
show,
and
Jay.
vile.
I thought it was
Well,
a
wait
show
a
and
minute,
this is
Jay.
not real. I
Mary
thought it
Jay,
was
when
a,
you say
more
you
vile
guys,
than
you're
I
I
am.
love
accommodating
women,
everybody.
and I would never disrespect a woman by calling out of her name like that.
well, don't
Mary is much more vile than anybody up here.
Jay, you can't say you guys because there's a limited few here that do that.
transgenders and all kinds of shit here.
Well,
Oh,
well,
my.
they do it on your dime. You guys allow it. You guys don't check them. You guys don't stop them.
I always
You didn't give us
and I get to be
approval to
called
check.
all
Like
kinds
you,
of bitches
it's like
and
you, John. It's like you with the Confederate. You might be a decent guy, but some of your
Thank you.
racist white friends, you don't stop them. So you're guilty
I
too.
try to stop Howard at every turn.
Oh, you
I don't think Howard consider you a friend, John. I'm being honest.
I don't think so either.
Professor, you hear Lather speaking. I'm not going to read your comment over
So
his.
you mean to tell me a woman gonna goddamn me tell a man what to do from now on? And we can't say
No.
shut the fuck up, heifer?
No, that you can
A
say.
woman is not gonna come in here and I got balls and I got muscles. And you told me I could be myself here and I could show my
Fred,
shit.
it's just
And
the
now
B
you got a
word
woman.
and the C word. You just can't say the B word and C
No,
word.
no, he said
Yeah.
heifer. He come through the back door on their ass. Heifer.
Right. Right.
That nigga just looking back a few decades.
Jay, what Jay? Jay, we just
Put Professor Keone back up.
All right.
you act like you don't want to. You act like you don't want to.
He's strictly dick. I'm sure his cellies would definitely agree. They loved him.
Now look at what Janet Marie wrote. My
They
father
gave me a
never
fire.
called my mother a
What?
name, not once, not even the B word. She's got the most foul mouth of anybody here.
He probably said it under his tongue. Of course he's not gonna say it out loud. Damn.
Calling
My
women
father.
B and C's. Put what JJ is not cool. Period.
That's what I say.
Right.
I totally agree.
Right.
Oh, you slimy bitch.
See?
Here's my proposal.
There you
Nobody
go.
says the B word.
I'm talking
Nobody
to you,
says the
Dre.
C word.
Bring it over
And
here.
nobody says the N word.
I'd rather you
That's it.
call me a bitch than to call a female
How
a bitch.
about the
Wait
how
a
about
minute,
the
it's a
K
song
word?
lounge. It's a song
What
lounge
about
like
the
that.
K
You,
word,
all you
Beckman?
gotta do is put on a dress and go ahead and put that makeup on and call me bitch.
Well, he's already got mascara on today.
I don't do it.
You'll take it for the woman, or you'll take this shit for the woman, or you'll take one for the you jump in the lake to save the woman and drown the child.
I'm a gentleman. Yes.
And you can't swim. And you don't know
Is
the
she
difference of a
carrying
woman.
this? Is the woman carrying this child? What do you do? Turn her upside down and drown her?
I don't know. It was a scenario that they brought up, and Big Charles said he'll let the baby. No, I don't know what the fuck he said, but it wasn't right.
Big Charles never shuts his mouth. He doesn't hear
No,
anything.
we're not going that part, OJ. We're not those kind of friends yet.
What's Big Charles got to do with me?
You brought
That's what he said.
Oh my God.
I see Beckman hairstylist always cut his hair the same shape that hers is.
like a fucking turkey.
She puts him in the chair and looks in the mirror and cuts his hair how she looks.
Oh, he come in and say,
Charles,
"Give me the."
why did he run?
He had to go get some VO8 and run. Cut that motherfucker down.
Bitch, he straight ran. Look at that shit.
Kente, when did you realize that you was cutting his hair like hers?
Because I saw her cut his hair before, and she did the same thing. He came on here one time, and she was cutting his hair, had a video, all that shit, and he wanted us to see it. And she stood up there and had the mirror. You know how when you're in the barber chair, the mirror's right there.
Yeah.
Right.
And she was looking at herself cutting his hair just like hers.
Using hers as a pattern. Using hers as a pattern, a visual.
You know what's fucked up about
right.
that? You're absolutely fucking right. That's fucked
she
up.
does that all the time.
Right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
And then he
the
comes
brothers,
on here and
the Orientals that cut hair, the Vietnamese and shit, they cut it better than a black man. A black man be fucking around. That goddamn little Suki, she hooked me up. She got me a fade and did all this, and then she put that in there. That motherfucker good. And they got a whole bunch of niggas that don't get to work until 12 talking about, do you have an appointment? Shit.
Who
Can't
cut
stand a
your hair,
motherfucker.
Dre?
A
Hey,
barber
Dre, who
shop.
cut your hair?
I ain't had no haircut yet. I need my shit. I'm getting my shit cut Thursday.
Well, that does beg the question. How much do you pay for a haircut, Jay? You got $800 t-shirts. I can't imagine you go to a regular barber.
Man, that motherfucker paid for a whole haircut and ain't got nothing but this much motherfucking hair. So it don't ask him that dumbass question, okay? You know, and then he tipped the motherfucker. He done bought the clippers, the hair, everything in that motherfucker.
First of all, let me just say this. My barber doesn't charge me. I just give her what I always give her. So that's how it works.
Okay, P.
That sounds a bit
stop
perverted
giving
to
away.
me.
You better
That
get a
sounds a
receipt,
bit
'cause-
perverted to me, but
No, it sounds like some P. Diddy, Hasididdy shit, and you know you be suspect. You goddamn me. You
Hey,
need
when
a
I- when I-
receipt.
hey.
You better get a receipt because y'all been swapping something. You better get a receipt.
No, I pay her the same amount, no matter what. She gets between $100 and $150 a cut.
God damn.
Hey,
I want to cut your hair.
$40.
But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. No matter when I call, she's gonna cut my hair, even on her days off.
Well, naturally.
Howard, it's hard to get a haircut here for under $50.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. We'll work it out. You'll work it out. Motherfucker, I ain't got no $4,000.
I paid-
Goddamn weight for loss.
I paid $600. I paid I paid $6 for mine.
Jay,
Yeah, you put
Valerie, you're spoiled. You know, your groupie over here is over here fucking with me about $4,000 for what?
Hey, Jay.
Hey,
Jay.
how you doing? Yes, baby.
Hi. Do you have $4,000 I could borrow?
For what? Tell him what? What you want to do?
I need some removal, fat removal.
he hears the airplane. It's Jay.
He didn't say nothing.
He's just looking at us like you
I know.
motherfucking like. I thought it was something serious. She want a tummy tuck. She don't want to have what do you call it?
I already got a butt. I just need my stomach gone.
Well, come on in here, baby. I'll work it out. I like your stuff.
No.
Jay gonna want to test it out.
Jay, I'm so serious.
He know.
I need a donation.
Go bye. That's your man.
Don't need it. Do you need a donation or do you need a loan?
I was going to say, if you want fat removal, just get rid of Big Charles.
You mean Fred?
Take him off Take him off completely. Complete fat removal.
How the fuck you gonna give some advice to fat removal when you got those big fat jowls hanging on your face like that?
You would like to have my big fat jowls.
God damn.
You're just smitten. You're just smitten.
When I
with
used to get my hair cut,
visage.
Esau McGraw was my barber, and I used to just love to go over there on Saturday.
How does
just to hear
anybody
his
cut
comment.
your hair? I bet you your hair. Come on, you take that hat off, and I bet you there must be a stink that wafts up and goes everywhere. When's the last time you washed that hair?
Wouldn't you like to know? To have your
I would
comedy
like to
go
know.
on and on.
You're so concerned about my fat jowls. I'd like to know the last time that hair got washed.
All right. All right, good kings. Our special guest has arrived. Mr. Jesse Peck from the Spinners. I'm bringing him to the stage now.
Get ready to go, AJ.
So should I read I should read their bio. It's funny because I just listen to their music. I don't know half the stuff in the bio. And I looked at Chat GPT.
Well, that's
It's
maybe
great.
you shouldn't be the person doing the interview then.
Right, because he can't relate to the music. Take me
Of course
back.
I can relate.
Just give me
I can relate to the music.
refresh me.
That
a couple of
music,
songs.
that
Okay,
music
when he
was with me when
when
I
he
was
comes
3 or
up-
4 years old.
OAJ, when he comes on, I need you guys to do what we call a rest and a pause and be halfway decent. Something that's difficult for you all to do.
You
tell me when-
high-class losers. You're nothing but a bunch of high-class losers.
King Howard, will you be reading the bio, or shall I
Sure,
bring
I'll
him
read
to
the
the
bio.
stage now?
No, we don't need to bring the bio. Bring him on.
Bring him
How you
on.
doing?
All right. Wonderful. Without further delay.
Thank you. That's the best intro ever.
Welcome to Kings in the Morning.
Man, I just came to see if it was true. I heard some rumors, man.
What rumors did you hear?
They're
They're all true. They're all true.
I heard a rumor I was getting interviewed today by Club Nouveau, baby.
Well, I'm not the whole group, but I'm one. Let me say this to you, sir.
All right.
Have you ever listened to Kings? Have you ever listened to Kings in the Morning?
No, never heard the show until.
Okay, so let me just say, it's a bunch of stupid people. Hey, there's a bunch of stupid people on this show. I just want you to know that. Number one. Okay. And a lot of ignorance at a high level.
Wow. In other
Yeah.
words, y'all having a good time.
So I'm gonna tell you something.
We don't recommend you listen.
Been listening to the Spinners for a long time.
Well, thank you for that.
So, you know, the very first record that I remember from the Spinners
is
it's a shame.
Wonderful, yeah. That was the first song, and actually the only song released under the Motown label. And by the time that song was coming out, the Spinners were leaving and making their way to Atlantic Records. So left Motown, went to Philly, and made all those hits, and that's where the phrase Motown Philly comes from. That was from the Spinners.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Because I know that you guys are going through a lot of iterations, you know. How are you guys able to keep such a great sound and blend as new people come in?
You know, first of all, the sound is what it is. You don't
Right.
come something that's already set, something that's already beautiful. You don't come in and have a cake that's already delicious and start changing the icing and changing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna add an extra egg and nah.
Right.
The formula is tried and true. The ground, the basis for being a spinner and maintaining the sound, that foundation was laid. The spinners before us, and Henry before he passed. He made sure that we were doing it right. So we just follow that mode, and anything that we do. Go
So
ahead.
are there different timbres that you guys listen for in a voice? Like when you're auditioning new people, is it, as you guys are auditioning, is it a certain sound of, is it the person who is leaving and they're taking that person's place? Are you listening to for it to be a similar sound or similar timbre? How are you guys, how are you guys able to keep that consistent sound?
I wouldn't say that it's so much a certain timbre that we're looking for. When Felipe Wynn, God rest his soul, passed away, and John Edwards came into the group, John was told, "Hey, we don't need you to sound like Felipe. We need you to be, So John was a great sound. He was a great voice, a wonderful addition to the Spinners, and he was that without trying to emulate or copy, Felipe Wynn. Just like I can never be what Purvis Jackson is. He was an incredible human being as well as a performer. But as long as I get the notes right, I stay in the tone that he's in. And then there are a lot of extra things that I have to do because I'm not Purvis. That's why I do splits on stage and stand on my head and all that extra stuff. You can't just come in and just do just what he did and that's it. No. You got to give a little more. You got to earn that position, and then you've got to do all you can to keep it year after year after year. So it's more about patient on top of having the soulful sound and character. For someone who's going to be a spinner, your character means a lot.
How long have you been a member of the Spinners?
I've been a spinner for going on 19 years now. I'm approaching 20 years. I joined when Purvis passed away. And that left the only originals at that time were Bobby Smith and Henry Fambro. So that's who I performed with. That's who brought me into the group, those guys. So, and it was wonderful performing with Bobby, performing with Henry, having the approval of the original spinners and having a spinner look at me and say, "You're a spinner," and call me a brother and treat me as such. So it's been a wonderful ride. I can't believe it's been I'm going on 20 years. It's so weird. It really is. I'm the senior member now, and I'm not sure
Wow.
that.
So how did they find you, or how did you find? Did you find out about that they were auditioning, or did they find you? How was that process?
I found out. Well, first I found out about Purvis Jackson passing away. So my first and immediate thought was the sadness of that, being a bass singer. I just it was just sadness. I didn't think about joining the group, although I was looking at ways of trying to get back into show business at that time. I looked at any and everything I could do. Radio, tried to get back into radio. You would think with this voice that getting into radio would be a shoe-in. I was always the pillow talk guy. But now that was drying up. Nothing happening there. I even tried doing traffic reports. I'm doing demo tapes. On Southfield freeways, there's some debris in the right lane. Make sure you avoid that area. That you look at traffic. I'm Jesse Peck. Nobody, no one would hire me. Nothing was happening. And that's because the stage was already set for something greater than I imagined. God had destined me to do this. So I found out again. Well, someone called me back, a guy named Henry Williams. He said, "Hey, I'm friends with Roki from the Four Tops. We're going to see if we can get you an audition with the Spinners." So I thought, okay, sounds a bit far-fetched, but all right, I'm down for that. Do you want to hear the whole story? I don't know how long the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
want to hear the story. So listen, I'm getting ready to speak at this charter school, but what I wanted to do was set up the questions and stuff for these guys, Dre, and there's some musicians here, so they can tell you. So you guys are going to be performing so here soon. I want you to just give us some history on the Spinners, how many times you guys perform a year. Just really feed us just the essence of the Spinners and how you guys been able to last so long, especially at a high level. And when a lot of groups, as they lose their original members, they start to lose that luster. You guys seem to have not lost the luster. Dre, I saw that you have a question for him. You can ask him now. I'm going on mute. And if you can answer those questions and then go to that, that'll be great.
Wherever you guys want.
I have a quick question. I noticed you mentioned Southfield. Are you from Detroit as well?
I'm from the D, baby. You know it. Graduated from the CODY, West Side, baby.
Oh my God, I thought you had a real question for him. I just asked him some real shit, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, you from the D." I thought you had a real. You know what?
Let me get to it.
Dr. Dre, I can tell you. Yeah, okay, man. I'm gonna talk about your other escapades.
Oh, God. Come on, man.
Don't do it, Jay.
That joke. Okay, Jesse, let me ask you this, man. Who's the oldest member, far as being in the longest? Are you the
He just said he was the longest one.
Yeah, that would be me. Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay.
You're not paying attention, sir. We sorry.
I am paying attention.
It's all right.
This is the shenanigans that these fools do. And
You
Howard,
guys
you got some questions, don't you, Howard? You was going to ask some questions.
Well, this is
Well,
what
I'm kind of curious. I'm curious about something. I just read. I went on AI and said, "Tell me everything you know about the Spinners." And so I read through it real quickly, and there's a lot there.
Yeah.
And you got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 23 or 24?
24.
24. Was it the tail?
24.
I want to say
and the
the
first
23, but maybe it was 24.
and the first that comes to my mind is why does it take so long?
It's a good question.
That's where you should be.
That's something I pondered for my entire time in the group up until it finally happened. We were nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 4 times. The first 3 times we were nominated, first 3 times we were nominated, we didn't get in. It was the 4th and final time that we petitioned the fans to get involved, which they did. And from there, it was overwhelming. We were finally in.
So you went viral. Went viral, that was what you're saying.
I guess, yeah, that's what the kids say. Yeah, it went viral. I won't even say that. It wasn't even a viral internet thing.
The Spinners started spinning. That's what happened.
The Spinners, while spinning at every show, every city that we went to, we talked to our fans, we let them know what was going on, and we asked them for their votes. And the fans got involved, and they voted like never before. And I believe that's what got us in finally. While Henry Fambro was still alive to get those flowers.
At least that. That's good. That's good.
And John Edwards was present with him. God rest his soul.
Yeah. And that's amazing seeing that the Spinners has been around longer than I've been alive, and I'm 61 years old.
How about
that's longer than me too.
Yeah.
Longer than me too. I grew up on this music.
Yeah, 1954 is when the Spinners were born. Yeah. That's when the group opened up in Ferndale, Michigan, 1954. Never looked back. Never look back. Lots of great hits. The music, what keeps us going? Why are we able to continue to perform? When other groups from the old school, from that era, are not doing as well. I don't know. I can't answer that. I'll give that to God. But I will say the Spinners have plenty of hits. The music that we play, just like the other groups that you were talking about, it takes you down memory lane. It reminds you of that first kiss. It reminds you of growing up, being a kid, and all the interactions you had as a young person, a teenager. The Spinners were there for all of that. So every song you hear reminds you of some part of your life, be it Sadie, Rubber Band Man, It's a Shame. Even if you want to go way back to Heebie-Jeebies, and That's What Girls Are Made For, the Spinners were there for it all. And amazingly, to be as unsung of a group that we are, and by unsung, I mean people know the hits, they know the music, but they don't realize that that's a Spinner song, that's a Spinner song. Lots of folks in our audience spend their time going, oh, that's their song? Oh, they do that too? We do a lot of songs that they know, but they don't realize that those are Spinner joints. So it's the music, it's the style of performing, it's the energy that we bring on stage, It's so obvious that we're enjoying ourselves, we're enjoying the audience. It just the whole thing is it's still for me is quite surreal and spiritual, and I believe that comes across to the fans that watch the show and people that come to our concerts. They come over and over and over again. They'll fly in, they'll drive for hours. I'm like, you're here again? You just saw us last month, you know.
Is it the same crowd? Does your crowd, do you ever get the young end? Do you get any, is it a white crowd? Is it a, and a nostalgia kind of feeling, what kind of crowd?
It's a white crowd, it's a black crowd, it's a mostly mature crowd, but on occasion, and more and more often, it's a young crowd. You see young folks, and I mean anyone from 30 on down to childhood. The 30-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, they dig us and they're grooving. The kids whose parents forced them to come, like me when I was a kid, they're sitting there and they got the nerve to be in the front row, and they're sitting there with their arms folded, they don't want to be there, and about 2 or 3 songs in, they're like, oh, okay. Then next thing you know, that kid that didn't want to be at the show, now they're up on stage and dancing with us. The music just touches everyone, and I believe that because the music is just so pure, its objective is to touch your heart and to make you feel something, and that happens regardless of what age you are. So if you're a diehard True Blue fan that's been there from day one till today, or if you're that young kid sitting in the audience and maybe you just remember, Rubber Band Man, that was in the Avengers movie. I saw, this is the guys,
A lot of them know stuff from the movies because they use movies, songs in the different movies and TV shows. One of our listeners posted that that Felipe Wynn's son sounds a lot like him. Have you guys ever considered reaching out to the son to maybe add him in to maybe fill towards dad?
That until you said it, King Dre. I've never heard that till you said it. That Felipe's son sounds like Felipe. Yeah, that sound like I need to throw a net over him and.
Yeah, you might want to investigate that and see what's happening.
Are
you planning on going to the studio doing any recording, or are you just performing?
We are recording as well. We have a current album that's out now. It's called Full Circle. And it's available wherever music is sold. Amazon, all that good stuff. You can go to our website, thespinners.com, and pick that up. And in fact, that is the last. Full Circle is the last album of fresh recordings with any original spinner on it. So Henry Fambro was on that album, as well as the one we did before that. And he does a song called. On the previous song, I'm Looking for My Baby. It's a very haunting piece, even in the studio and hearing that and hearing Henry's voice and the way he sang that, it's just very haunting. On the new album, I love, there's a song called Easy on Me that features Henry singing as well. Easy on Me.
I know it's got a little nostalgic hearing that, huh?
It really is. It really is. It is. I get goosebumps now just touching, just thinking about this stuff. It's amazing.
What made you guys, man, go down to 4 members as opposed to 5?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're still a 5-member group. We have 1 member, Marvin Taylor, whom you're not seeing on stage as of late. Marvin was going through some health issues and still is, and I'm praying daily and waiting and being as patient as I can, as well as the fans. For Marvin to return as soon as possible. So, and those that love us, those that know the group, those that know who Marvin is, we ask for your prayers as well. We need Marvin to get back to work as soon as possible.
Absolutely. What about your musicians? One of our listeners asked about your actual band that travels with you guys. Are you doing with the band, or are you guys doing tracks, or how are you doing your live performances?
We perform 99.9% of our shows are with our band, and our band is the Spinners Ensemble, and they're family to us.
Who does the writing for the new songs?
Well, depends on which album you're referring to. For the first of the 2 recent albums, we had a number of a few different writers for that, but the Tom Bell's protege. I'm trying, and now that you're asking me that, I'm drawing.
Does anybody from the band do any of the writing?
As a matter of fact, for you're hard hitting, brother, with these questions. All right.
Hey man,
His name
Hey,
is
I
Kente,
see.
so I figured.
Check it out, man. Check it out,
who
man.
is it? Well, let me ask
Check
you
it
a
out,
question.
man.
Keith,
You know,
when I found out, hang on. When I found out that, and I'm the guy that made that happen. When I found out that we were taking open submissions for the album, first thing I couldn't wait to hang up the phone and call our band members. So I personally reached out to every band member and let them know that we were doing this and they can make submissions. And doesn't mean it's going to get accepted, but I really want you, if you have something, send it. And on the first album, Keith Ferguson, one of the songs that I mentioned, well, in fact, I don't think I mentioned this one. Another song that Henry sings on was written by Keith Ferguson, our longtime music director from way back.
I know that name, Keith Ferguson.
If you get a chance, since you asked, Brother Kente, the bearded one, check out check that song out. That was written by Keith Ferguson, and he did a wonderful job. That's one of my favorite songs on the album, and I'm glad that Keith participated in that.
The main reason why I asked, man, is because, you know, have you seen Sinners, a spinoff of Spinners in a way? You seen Sinners?
I can't wait to see that movie, but I never heard anyone say that the Sinners movie was a spin-off of the.
That's why he's bearded. Got me with that one.
The bearded one. I kind of rhyme on time. You know what I mean? It was apropos, man. You know
dig it. But was it true? It was apropos, but is it true though?
Well, the point I was making is that the movie Sinners is about the music and the spirit in the music that carries on through generations, and your group is carrying on through generations. You don't have many that go from 54 to 2024.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the reason why I spend it with Spinners is because I'm a genius. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of figured that. That's why that scarf got a
well,
hold.
He will take you down that wormhole.
That's why that scarf was so tight.
Check it out, man. I make it real easy for you, man. I make it real easy for you.
Do it.
Yeah, but you know, just that. And I started listening to some of the songs as well. And I'm 61, and it brought me back. I'm like, God damn. And then, the titles, Ghetto Child. I listened to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was over here looking at the collection, man, and them, like you said on your intro, it takes you to a space that all of us need, especially our age, to be able to go into and then come back into reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And music does that, man. It can heal you. Old songs, can heal you from, and that's part of Sinners. Getting back into that,
I have to see this movie. Okay.
Hey, check it out, man. Check it out, brother.
All right.
They already talking about, they saying, is it a Spinners? I mean, a Sinner. See how I keep saying Spinners, Sinner? Is there a Sinners too?
Okay.
That's how heavy. That's how heavy.
They're already talking about a part 2. I have to see this.
First off, I would like to take my hat off to you, sir. You're a legend. We listen to your music from sun up to sundown in Vallejo, California, at my mom's house.
We love it.
Yes. Now, the year that you most remember, are you an original Spinner?
No, he's the senior of the crew, but he's not the original. He's the last.
Because the ones that the legends that I know, I'm sure they wouldn't look like you or sound like you. But see, that's how good the bloodline is. If you're a whisperer, you understand what I'm saying? You're an Okay, I got you. You know,
Well, I would like,
What the?
I would like to read.
Give him
I would
Cause
time.
like
he
to
ain't
read a few.
saying shit.
Let the man
Why
finish.
don't you say something, man?
Who, me?
You, yeah, you.
Come on,
I'm trying to
man.
understand what the hell you talking about.
Oh,
I will as soon as I can understand what you're
Yes.
saying.
King
Yes.
Jesse, this is your brother King Fred.
what do you
Hey,
play?
look,
You play, or you one of the singers? You a singer, right?
He's the bass singer. Yes.
Huh?
Is he a part of your show?
Yes,
Hey,
he is.
man.
Yes,
Is he
he
a
is.
caller?
Yes,
Is
he
he a
is.
And
caller?
we
I
love
can't
him.
hear him.
Jess,
Somebody
I
not
can't
doing
hear
the
him.
Jess,
homework here.
Jess.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Check it out,
Marshall
man.
said, "Tell you how,
Don't be
brother."
talking about one of our high class losers, man. Don't be
Hey,
fucking
homeboy,
with
let's
us,
get
man.
something understood.
You
Hey,
I'm
can't be
not
you know
gonna be
fucking
y'all.
with us.
You know what? No, I ain't
Hey,
said
Jess,
nothing to him. They say they don't understand what I'm saying.
Jesse,
They just
Marshall Thompson said, "Tell you
Fred.
hi."
Hey, Fred, fuck that, Fred. I get everything you talk. No matter what you say, brother, don't let them fuck with you, man. I'm with you, man.
Right on.
Hey, man, I get everything you talking about, man. They just say they can't get it yet, man. Don't
Yeah.
trip on that shit.
Yeah, it's not you. It's not you, brother Bunker. It's me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But you gotta
thing.
you gotta at least acknowledge that 20 years is an awful long time. Most groups don't last that long.
Yeah, most jobs don't last that long. Yeah. I joined in 2008 again for Brother Bunker. I joined in 2008 when Purvis Jackson passed away. God rest his soul.
Okay.
I was brought in by Henry Fambro and Bobby Smith. So I'm sure you know who those
Right.
two are. Okay. And I'm sure you recognize what they look like. And if you have watched them, if you've seen anything from the Spinners over the last close to 20 years, then you would have seen me. You would have seen the Unsung Special. You would have seen any concert that we did, all television appearances, every news interview. I was there for all of that. So not recognizing me says for the last 20 years you haven't checked us out. Is what that's
No,
telling you.
I'm looking at.
No,
I'm looking right now at
No, I
Spotify.
haven't per se been to a concert or anything, but it's in our CD player. It's in our motherfucking 8-track over there. It's here, and my sisters, when I go to their little functions and shit, the Spinners are there.
Well, you know what?
The Whispers are there.
You
The
know what?
OJs are there.
More than anyone else, it's important to me that you come to the show because you haven't seen the Spinners in decades. And when the show is over, I want to hear one thing from you. I want to hear this or this.
I got you.
From someone who hasn't seen the Spinners in over 2 decades. I
Right.
want you to come to the show on the 7th. Get your tickets.
Well, I don't think he's ever.
Now,
I don't think he's ever seen anything.
Excuse me, Howard. It's the 7th of July.
Yes, sir.
No,
No,
it's actually the 7th of June.
in a few
Sorry,
days.
one moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'll be in Vegas. No, I'll be in Vegas on those 2 days at a family reunion. If everything's already booked.
It doesn't matter, Jesse. He's.
But
You can see by the glasses
white
he's wearing.
motherfucker. Don't you see me talking to a brother?
Well, you know,
Shut up, honky. Shut the fuck up.
Here's
Have some respect.
Hey, Jesse,
Fred is
check it out,
Fred
man.
is blind. That's why he's wearing the dark glasses. He's never
Jesse,
seen you
check it out,
guys.
man. I can see why he told you don't be an imitation of your brother that passed. Be yourself, because you gonna have to deal with niggas today, man. And you know what I'm saying?
And these ignorant motherfuckers. You're gonna be dealing with some shit.
Right. Well, whatever. Whatever.
I
You
would-
gotta carry
I would
on.
love
You
to
gotta
read
carry
a few
the stick.
comments from the Wonderfuls. Do y'all mind if I read a few comments from the Wonderfuls? That would be
Yeah, we'll
that would
mind.
make me happy. It made me so very happy.
Gibson. Yeah,
Thank
let's
you
talk
so
to
much.
Sister
Yes, our
Gibson.
sister Daphne says she loves It's a Shame. Our brother Jeff Carlin says Spinners are iconic. And just one moment, let's see here. Our sister Toy says you guys are still a great group. Love you guys so much. Back to our sister Daphne, she says, I just can't get you out of my mind. I'll be around. Love, don't love
What
nobody.
did Professor
etc.
Keone say?
The Spinners got hits. We've already read. He were thanking Jay for conducting the interview. This extends over to you, Buckets. I'm going to keep going. Let's see. We answered our brother Emax question. Our sister Daphne loves Sadie. So do I. And let me see here now.
I really miss you, Sadie.
For that.
Our sister Toy says, I remember listening.
really miss you. Say it.
That's Glow, that's
Oh,
Brandy,
Is that it?
and that is the OGs.
He just took
My
two songs.
My God.
He just took two songs.
He remixed
My
it, man. He's
Lord.
trying to take over for Puffy.
What is it, baby?
Hey man, you
How do
gotta
it go?
be able to deal with today, man. That's why you see yourself, man.
That's not even the Spinners, man. Shit.
Right. That was
Jay.
okay. And our sister Toy says, I remember, although you don't remember right now, King Fred, our sister Toy remembers listening to the Spinners as a young child, didn't like your music at all. But as I got older, I love,
Right on.
Yeah, our sister Stephanie wishes you peace and light.
Right on.
And I
Thank
want to say, I see
bless
something else here. I don't want to forget. Our brother Sonny Bland is here, and he says, good morning to Jay. He says, I'm mad because the Spinners aren't in the R&B Hall of Fame. And he mentioned Sadie. And our brother Tim would like for us to get back to the interview. We'll be there just
How do
in
you
one
go?
moment there, King Tim.
But you are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, yes. But I figure y'all can touch back on that.
Oh,
King Fred, just one moment. All right. Our sister Jelena says, you continue to bring joy, and she thanks you.
Thank you.
And our brother Gary says, Sadie is a song that R. Kelly, I guess, done a remake of. So bless you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother, for coming on the show with us today, man, and much success to you and your group.
I don't believe that's you. Hit a note. I don't believe that's you. You don't
Yeah,
look like
someone
that
did
nigga
ask
on
for you
stage.
to hit
Hit a note. I don't believe
12:45.
that's you. I don't believe
Well,
that's you, man.
I got a question for Jesse.
Hit a note. Let me hear you. Let me do one verse for me, dog.
We're even. You don't believe it's me, and I don't believe you're part
Man,
of this.
this is a pleasure, man. I don't care.
believe you're part of this.
I don't care. This is a pleasure.
You
Hit a
snuck
note.
in.
Oh,
Howard, you had a question, right? What's your question, Howard?
He's fucking you up,
I'm
Fred.
63 years. I'm 63 years old. We're all about the same age.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Well, you're 60. You're in your 60s. I find that
I'm
surprising.
close. I like to pretend. I don't know. I'm close.
Okay, but we're all in the
Not
same
far
age.
away. Yes.
And don't you find people our age, we latch on to the older songs? In other words, we're not embracing so much the new stuff, but we're still
You're a
embracing
lie.
the old stuff.
I like Lady Rap. I like JoJo Red. I like motherfucking all of them young girls popping
Who's getting
jumping
interviewed?
around.
You
I
or
don't,
him?
I don't listen at the goddamn all them old shit no more, man. Ain't nobody
Jesse,
trying to make love to that.
Find your time. Are you guys coming? I'm actually in Charlotte. Are you going to be in Charlotte anytime soon?
No.
Let me see. Yeah, we do that area just about every year. I'm gonna take a look now and see what we got lined up because we have so many shows. Actually, this is the busiest we've been in.
Brother.
Well, in my 18, 19 years in the group. You asked about what state?
Charlotte, North Carolina. Any of the Carolinas?
No, that's on the shipping circuit. They don't go down through there, man.
We cover the entire country and beyond.
North Carolina. Last time my bus went through North Carolina, the niggas got hung on that motherfucker. Ain't nobody coming down there. You don't want to go down there, brother.
Fred, shut the fuck up. Jesse, it's been a pleasure, man. I know you got other shit to do than listen to these morons. So, man, again, thank you for coming on Kings in the Morning. And,
he's gay, bro. Don't let him dismiss you. He gay.
King Jesse, it has definitely been an honor.
Dre, what the fuck are you doing?
Lost his fucking mind. That's what he's doing.
Our brother Professor Keone wants to say to tell you, King Jesse, it's been a pleasure listening to you speak about the Spinners. And Jay did a warning to you in advance about several members of Kings of the Morning.
I didn't know.
He's outdone.
Our sister Shelly Shell says the Spinners are outstanding. Favorite group back in the day.
Okay, well, let me say this real quick before you go, bro.
Please.
Somebody mentioned viral, and I don't like that for an OG group called the Spinners. So the Spinners is never viral.
Thank you.
They are spinning. They are spinning. Point blank.
You saw I stumbled on that, Rev Ali. I couldn't. I'm like viral. I wasn't sure how to, No.
Well, that was the Jew that asked you that. That's how they do shit that they do.
Dig it. Okay.
and he wanted you to agree to that. See,
He
look at
want-
him snicker.
he wanted me to
Look at
co-sign,
those.
And by the
Hey,
way,
look at those big fat jowls.
not
on
You're
you.
all,
we
you're
did
all
Look at them big
mentally
fat
ill.
jowls
I don't
on
know
you.
how
and
this
Jay,
poor
And
this
Fred,
poor guy
Fred,
coming on here is going to be asking,
We
"Where am I
we love
doing
you,
here?"
bro. We
Are
love
you
you.
guys? Are you
I
guys
want
coming
you
to
to
the show?
laugh,
Jesse, I don't know
man.
if you heard me.
let
Are
that
Jesse,
you
brother
I
guys
don't know
coming?
if you
go
heard
ahead,
me.
King.
please say it again, King Chief.
Jesse, I don't know if you heard me. But Marshall Thompson said, "Tell you what's up, bro."
Man, give Marshall my love, man. That's my brother from another mother.
That's my godfather. He said, "Tell you hi."
Wow, you blessed. You blessed to have Marshall in your life. He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Yeah, I love him to pieces. And he's one of the people. Anytime he talks, you know, and I love the cats that have been in this game for a long time that take time to acknowledge somebody like me. So if Marshall goes out of his way to say something for me, if Earl from the Tramps, hey, come here, I want to tell you, when they call you and they have something to say to you, shut up and you listen. So I'm very appreciative that these cats have accepted me into the brotherhood all these years. I'm very grateful for their advice and their guidance through the years, and I hope it won't change. I hope it won't change. I hope now that you guys are quiet, I can say this. I hope you all are coming to the show. I'm hoping to see you guys there. If you come, let's have some more of this crazy fun that we're having now. Y'all wild. I want to be on this show again.
Well, you're always
And
welcome.
King Howard, have we met before? You look very familiar to me.
He the police, man.
No.
He's a fucking
Oh,
that's that
okay,
redneck hunky that always told you you wasn't good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you met
There
him.
you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Our
You
sister
ever,
Rose
you
said
ever,
it's an honor and a
you
pleasure.
ever travel internationally?
Of course.
And not as often as I like, but going forward, I'm looking forward to us. I'm hearing talks that we'll be stretching out and heading back to Africa. It's been a while since we've been there. I want to go. I want to go all over the place. I want to go outside of the United States. I want to go to the UK. I want to see and feel the love that I've been hearing about, that our fans have for R&B and old school music over there. I really want to experience that. So I'm hoping that'll happen in the coming year.
And that's the point of Sinners. That spirit in that music, and it talks about going back to Africa. That drum.
Okay.
That Biggie drum.
My wife and I have been trying to see this movie for about a couple weeks.
The other day, it's a great movie, man. Check it out. It's a really good movie.
I will. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to see it. Love you guys. Do you have any other questions for me?
Well, yes, one more from our brother Jay, if you don't mind. He would like to know when are you all coming back to Seattle's Jazz Alley? He and our sister, his better half, would love to support you.
Seattle, Dimitri's Jazz Alley. That's one of my favorite shows to do. We'll be there in December. We'll be performing at Dimitri's Jazz Alley December 11th, December 12th, December 13th, and 14th. So make sure you plan ahead, get your tickets in advance, and it's going to be a fantastic time. I love performing.
Are you coming to Texas? Are you ever? Is that on your list? There, any place in Texas?
Not right now, and that's where I actually live. I'm here in Houston, Texas, and we at Smart Financial Center about a year and a half ago with the OJs. That was brought the house down that night. So yeah, we're overdue for another Houston show. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
I'm up here, and I'm in Killeen. Killeen, Texas. Yeah.
How far are you? And I'm a new resident here in Houston. How far are you from Houston?
3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know where Missouri City is?
I've heard of it. Heard of it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Panache.
Fred, that's like Black Hawk in California.
I got you, Panache. I'm not saying the right word, Panache.
No, I'm just saying this. Missouri City is like Black Hawk in California.
Exactly. Danville, Black Hawk, Richie, Panache. Panache, motherfuckers, y'all don't know what Panache means?
No. To be specific, to your point, I live specifically in the very Panache, Missouri City area. So.
Okay. I did it. Yeah. It's all right, man.
Man, I love y'all. Wow, this is an awesome interview, man. This is I don't know if you did much interviewing, but I had a great time with you
say
guys.
these niggas are crazy.
Yeah,
we down there.
That one guy down there, get him his medication, man.
Right away. Yes,
No, we
Fred,
down
fucking
there,
you up,
man.
Fred.
Check
He's
this out.
fucking you
Check
up,
this out,
Jay.
man. I done bought. Listen here, man. I done bought so many of your tapes and CDs and just rolled. I bet, man. I've been there, man. I mean, you done brought me, and your talent is. You're a genius, man. You're
Thank
a
you.
fucking genius. You touch everybody, man. You don't use the machine to do shit. God gave you a talent.
That's
We
right.
sit up in a fucking room when I was a kid and just listen to your music from Eucalyptus Records when Tower Records was out. Okay, I go all the way the fuck back. When it was a 45. God damn it. Leave the fuck alone.
Yeah, damn.
And you better not leave it in the car too long. It'll warp.
Exactly.
And we were poor. Come on, bro.
Yeah. And don't take your turntable outside at the picnic and you go DJ in the hot sun. Your album start to melt.
It'll warp.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't track. That's CD. And ain't nothing like a good old joint of that weed and some good whiskey or weed, whatever. And it just moves the soul, man. It goes together.
Okay.
I have a question.
Wait a minute, white man. You last on this one.
Come on, Fred.
I'm not
You've jabbered enough.
Man, shut the fuck up. Let's
See, in America now, you can cuss these crackers out and go on about your business. You used to get hung.
Let Howard talk.
Howard.
Yeah, I'm halfway around the world from where you are. But here's my question. You said you were trying to break into something, to latch onto something. What were you doing before you were a spinner?
Before I was a spinner, I had a radio career. I did 20 years in the radio business. From station to station, I was pretty much because of the voice, they would make me the pillow talk guy, playing your favorite slow jams all night.
In the D?
Out of night rhythms. And I do commercial. They make me the production guy. They make me so I can do all the commercials, you know. Starts Friday in theaters everywhere. Get your tickets now. Don't miss it. You know.
Were you on the radio in the D?
I was on the radio in the D. I worked at
Is that
Class
right?
Soul and today's R&B mix 92.3.
Wow.
Worked at 92.3. I worked at WJLB. I worked at my first job in radio was at the Christian station WMUZ.
You didn't do GPR?
I worked at GPR was the last station I worked
Really?
at.
Okay.
Man, he had to do all the sound bites.
I don't mind this and that. So on the radio side of GPR.
You remember the scene?
No, wait. Not only do I remember the scene, but in my last 10 years of my life, 15 years, I got to become somewhat acquainted with Nat Morris. In fact, I talked to Nat on the phone. He was with Ron O.J., who's in the hospital right now. Talked to Nat Morris about a week ago. R.J. Watkins stopped talking to me quick. Met him a few times at the TV station. Yeah. The radio thing, man, well, you want to talk about the
15
scene?
fucking years. I was on the scene for 15 years.
You were on the scene?
Andre
Okay.
Hunt. Yeah.
You may not have recognized him. He's
you probably
he's a
won't
bit of a
recognize him
chameleon.
now.
Yeah, we all look
If you
different.
saw
from the
pictures, you'd be like, God damn, he the guy. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I used to watch the scene. I was on the scene twice. Later on when I was in high school, Ron O.J. put me on.
Does
Yeah.
anyone know Freddie from the scene?
Fast
Our brother
Freddy?
Gary
Fuck
has.
yeah. Fast Freddy, yeah. Fast Freddy.
Fast Freddy. Yeah. What about Fast Freddy?
Everybody knows
let's
Fast
see.
Freddy. Somebody
Our brother
asked.
Gary, what would you like to say about Freddie from the scene?
I thought you said he
And-
passed away. Lord. Well,
No,
Fast
that
Freddy.
That
Fast
would
Freddy
break my
was-
heart if I heard that shit.
If you did, here's what I'm gonna say about Fast Freddy.
I gotta go, Snitchy.
If you were gonna do a billboard, a giant poster, and put it on over the freeway to advertise the scene, if it's not Nat Morris, if it's not R.J. Watkins, it'll be a picture of Fast Freddy in the middle of throwing that jacket off, the signature move that he does. Fast Freddy was like the he was the spokesperson for the scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was the smoothest and the coolest. Only person I know cooler than Fast Freddy was Morris Day. Hello.
And our brother Gary says his co-worker knows him.
Who's co-worker?
Gary's co-worker knows Freddie from the scene.
Okay, yeah. I just
Yeah.
saw a picture of him this morning on Facebook. Yeah, it's still sharp, still wearing those awesome suits.
Man, look me up on Facebook, man, and befriend me, man, so we can holler.
You was trying to rush him out of here, man.
You
What
gotta
the
watch
fuck is
him, though,
wrong
man.
with you?
I wasn't trying to rush him out
Yeah,
of
You
here.
gotta
what
watch
the
him.
fuck
We wanted
you
to
was
respect
What's
your
your
rushing him
time.
out
Facebook
of
name,
here,
bro?
man?
Gray Hines,
Man,
DRAYHINES.
Oh,
now you gotta watch him, man.
TRAYHINES? Okay.
Now you
Great.
gotta watch him all bullshit aside.
Okay.
What? Wait, but you
Wow.
said you were strictly dickly earlier? So shut the fuck
Wow.
up.
Oh Lord. Well, there is a request from our brother Emac. He wants you to hit us with 1245.
Right
Yep.
there, right there.
That's the
Hold
bucket
it
right
back
there.
up.
That's him, King Jesse.
Oh, that's that nigga.
Shut up, Fred.
Did you,
I'm laughing
Jesse,
at how he
did
said
you,
it. He said, "Look here,
Jesse,
damn it, hit us with the 1245."
I know, right?
All right.
Jesse, did you do any talk radio?
No, but as big as my mouth is, I could have 1245. I could have. I snuck it in there for Stank. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, I
There you
took my time.
Ooh-wee.
Bunker just looking at me. Well, I'm scared of what he gonna say next. You just never know.
No, I'm having fun with you. I like you.
I like you, man.
You down to earth, man.
That's good. You'll sleep well tonight, Jesse.
Yeah,
Fred
really.
likes you.
Dig it. Well, thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed myself. I had no idea what I was in store for. I thought it was going to be a typical interview. Well, back in 1976.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was nothing like that at all.
Not on this
No,
show.
not here.
Yeah. Yeah. So from now on, every interview that I'm asked to do in the future is going to be in my contract. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look. Is Bunker going to be there? Yeah.
Okay. The racing. I'm
You gotta have
racing.
Fred.
You're welcome here
This is a
anytime.
show, and I'm the race. I'm the new 2025 racist Bunker. I can say the shit he say and not be hung or the house get burnt down. God damn it.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, Fred.
Network.
And I
Talking about
This is
that's the
King
beauty of
Network.
it.
He's talking about himself being a black Archie Bunker. That's what he calls himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All
Well,
right.
you are welcome here anytime, King Jesse. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, brother.
Why
Definitely.
you buck your ass like that? That nigga you just got his phone number from, you know, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
No. Stop that, King Fred.
This interview
know.
this interview is like a tragic car accident or train wreck. I don't know whether to
You
stand
gotta
there
watch. You gotta
looking,
watch it, right?
or if I should walk away. I'm not sure.
Bring your ass back here. Where you
My
going?
leg is all
Bring your
twisted
ass
up
back
and-
here. Where you going?
Fred is like that uncle at Thanksgiving that nobody understands what he says, but they
Yeah.
all pretend they do.
Yeah, and he's further proof that the FCC ain't doing jack these days.
Fuck that, Fred.
We free. We
Fred,
free,
I get
goddammit. I'm
everything
speaking
you
in
say,
I'm
Fred.
speaking in both niggaism. Goddammit.
Yeah.
We free now. We can say whatever the fuck we want to say. This is fake radio, man. This is a show.
I'm pretty
Fred,
sure.
I
So look,
understand every
I do
word
voice.
you're
Hang
talking
on,
about.
before I go, I want you guys. I do voice work. I do commercials still that go all over the country. If you like, just for Chief Bunker, before the show starts, you can put up his picture and you can record my voice saying, "The views and opinions expressed by Chief Bunker are not necessarily those of the members of this organization or its subsidiaries or its family members or fans. Please take everything this man says with a grain of salt and know that that's him. That ain't us."
Did you record that? That'll be in the transcripts, right? Snitchy Poo?
Yeah, really.
Yes,
You
yes.
record that.
So you
Yes.
can keep that little part out that he just did and do what he said do, and I'll pay you. Can you fucking figure that out?
I'll go in the studio and I'll record it nice and clean for you. I'll send it to you MP3. Somebody reach out to me.
Yes.
Dre, you all reach out to me. Send me your info and I'll do
You
some
got
jobs.
it, bro. Will do.
I'll do
Right
that.
on, man.
I'll do that
You
bunker
see they got me
disclaimer.
up here frozen and shit.
Yeah,
They don't have no
frozen
respect
time.
for me.
Damn stuff, man. Shut
Thanks,
up.
man. They treat me like shit around here. You know I ain't got no teeth
my
and
God.
shit. I got cancer. These motherfuckers, right on, man, for looking out for me, man. These motherfuckers been dogging me for a while now. Shit.
Jesse, we got.
Jesus.
Hey, my brother, we gonna definitely holler, man, for sure.
Lord.
Okay.
Jesse, give him 4 bars
You
before
need
you
to be
leave,
on the
man.
show, Jesse. You need to be on the
Right on, man. Thank
You
you,
know what,
man.
I
Give
was
him
just
4
thinking
bars
that.
for me, please, Jesse.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Okay. I'm finna get out of here.
I see you. I see you on the road. I'm gonna see you on the road. Back. I'm gonna be hanging out back by the goddamn door where the bus pull up. I know how to get back there.
With a what?
Hey,
With a
hey,
butt
Jesse,
plug?
give him 5 bars
Where the
on the way
bus
out.
is.
No,
Yeah.
don't even go
Back the
there.
house.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
Don't
back
go
at house
anywhere near
Washington.
there.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
come in on this, and
God.
he can't see. I'll be hiding from him.
Yes. That's a good idea.
Let the man leave with
Right
his
on,
sanity
man.
before it's
Yes.
sucked right out of him.
Thank you
Wow.
again, brother. And
Yes.
and
Thank you, Jesse. That was wild.
That was
niggas
beautiful.
crazy on this damn show.
That was beautiful. But you don't have to pat yourself on the back in front of everybody like you didn't know what the fuck you was
Hey,
doing. You're supposed to know what the fuck you was doing.
hey,
I know what
Dre.
the fuck I'm doing.
Why was you
Fred,
trying to rush him off,
Hey,
the
Dre?
Dre.
man didn't
I wasn't trying
understand
to rush
anything
him
you
off.
said. He said it. He didn't understand anything you said.
I just didn't want to keep fucking hitting him across the damn head with a bat. Like
It
his
wouldn't
ass.
help.
Hey,
Wouldn't
wait a
help.
minute. Wait. You didn't want to do that
No.
because he was getting hit upside the head with a bat?
Fred was doing it.
Okay, so what that got to do with you?
You mean what it got to do with me?
What it got to do, Fred? You just said Fred was engaging with him. What that got to do with you?
I didn't want to embarrass the fuck nothing.
So I'm embarrassing to you,
Who are
Drake. Wait a
you?
minute.
Who are you?
Wait. I'm
Yeah,
embarrassing
who
to you,
are
Drake.
you to sit up and say, hey, you know, they can't get it, he can't relate to him, or let me get
I
him
ain't
away
saying
from.
he can't relate to him. I just want to
I
do an
know.
interview and not just be damn
Wait a
fucking.
minute, man. Wait a minute, man. You in your high voice.
Take it down a notch. You're an OJ with your good thinkers.
You need to get in your high voice, man.
I ain't in my high voice.
You're
That's
not
my
now.
high voice.
That's
my
where
high
you were. You were right there.
So
You were
I'm
right there.
ignorant to you. I'm ignorant to you, Drake.
Yes, you are. Very.
You just pay your employees on town and keep on sitting back there looking like a bitch, and I'll be just fine.
And you're scary, Fred.
Fuck you, dude.
Very scary.
Suck the guys on your left dick,
Get a bitch.
Howard.
You just set up here and said you
Both of
strictly
you
dick.
motherfuckers,
Nigga,
man.
how the
Both
fuck
of you guys.
Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, you take it and run it up your ass, dude.
Again with the ass, Fred. Please leave the ass alone.
Rick got
It's enough.
issues, man. God damn.
It's enough. I just thought it was funny as hell that he was standing there. I don't know what he's saying. Who is this guy?
Well, Howard, I thought it was funny when your big fat jowls, when Howard went Howard, when Howard went.
Don't be jealous of
yeah,
my. Don't be jealous of my visage.
Right. Yeah, you turned into a hoe, Howard. You know.
Don't be
you're
jealous
hyping-
of my visage.
Well, you just like your name
Right.
says, you turned into a Howard.
Drake.
You were very
Drake, what happened?
Howard.
What happened?
I don't know what you mean.
How did you leave? How did you leave the business? How did you end up sitting here as a groupie and not still in the entertainment business like the rest of these guys I've been meeting?
I wasn't in the entertainment business.
I thought you was a musician before you were a janitor company.
What the fuck
I thought you used to play an instrument or something.
I still do, man. I'm working on I'm doing.
But you're not
I'm
relevant. You're not relevant. What's the name of the last tune you made with your smart ass? Since I'm so not intelligent. What the fuck you got going on for yourself other than sitting up here looking like a bitch?
Shut the fuck up.
What do you got going on, Fred? You just talked to a superstar who didn't understand what you were talking about.
I didn't know I was talking to you. You see, I'm not a groupie. I didn't know he was a motherfucking superstar. So who gives a fuck?
Motherfucker's a superstar.
Okay, and he's not the motherfucker that I used to listen to. That used to goddamn make me get up on Sundays and go to
Oh,
Morning
why didn't you tell him that?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not engaging with you, Howard. Fuck you.
You should engage with me, Fred. It would behoove you and be more appropriate.
No, white man. Your thinking and my thinking are totally different.
Oh, I have no doubt of that.
We don't have nothing in common on that.
I have no doubt that that's true.
That's the deal here, buddy.
Fred,
Nah.
we are on a different wavelength.
Hey, who's running the board
Whether
today?
my jowls are dealing with frequencies, you're on a way different frequency than everybody else.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and you're still not like us.
I don't need to be. You
I
should
think
be
that's
more
an
like me.
absolute.
I know
you're
you
way
want to
out
be
there
more like
saying,
me.
yeah.
I know.
Well,
It's all right. I understand.
no, well, you need to overstand. You don't overstand.
Well, listen.
You're
Don't give
lacking.
me any of the look. Don't give me the Morse stuff.
Scratching your
I'm
dandruff
already
everywhere.
attuned. I am already attuned to the Morse
Scratching
stuff.
your bald head, dandruff everywhere. Look at that
I don't
shit.
have
Dandruff
dandruff.
everywhere. You ought to
I'll
find
I'll
Tiny
scratch
Troy
my
ought to be up in
balls
your
for you
head
if you'd
somewhere.
like. Hold on
Tiny
a second.
Troy.
Wait a minute. Oh,
So,
hold on. I gotta pull my scrotum off the leather chair. I'm sorry. Give me a minute.
Professor Keone
Yeah,
insists.
I'm good.
Professor Keone insists that I read this. He says, Snitchy, Jay King needs to put Fred on administrative leave. from
Go
Kings
read
of the Morning
exactly
for a
what he
month.
said. Read exactly what he said.
Snitchy, Jay King needs to put Fat Fred's ass on administrative leave from Kings in the Morning for a month after his stupid ass conversation with Jesse. Fred was a flocking disgrace.
The look on the
whole
man's
interview.
face.
God
The look on the man's face when he was trying to figure out
Wait a
what Fred
minute.
was saying.
Hold
He
the
couldn't
fuck up,
figure it out.
OJ. Shut the fuck up. You don't realize what just took place. Oh my God, make her cuss again. And
I said
put a micro.
I
Make
slightly
her
edited.
cuss again.
Look now.
Oh my God.
had
We're
to
all gonna have a
I'm gonna
discussion.
label you girl sick.
We're all
What
gonna
was
have
the
a
song?
discussion. You're gonna have a
What was the
discussion.
song that
Yeah,
Fred
you're girl
that
sick.
Fred? What
I
song
see
did
why
Fred?
I see why Spike Lee had the movie Girl 6 and he didn't find you. Because
Look
you're
now.
definitely her.
Look now. We are gonna have a discussion on how we treat good company.
Oh,
when they
I
come
just
through
want to
here.
hear you cuss again, please. Could I press
No,
that
no,
button?
no. I read the
But
comments.
oh, I could swear you got hot and bothered.
Look now. Our brother Jay
Oh
says,
my,
our brother
ooh,
Official I
wait.
says, Jay
Wait a
just
minute.
needed to
Wait
hear
a
the
minute.
song
Wait
again.
a minute. I gotta cool off down, even like, hey, down there. Like
Oh,
like
Lord.
Beast Mode said. I got a spray down there.
Excuse you.
God damn, get that.
Hey,
I don't know where down there refers to, but it doesn't sound
You know what?
good.
Let us know if we need any ice water back there. Let us know if we're out of ice water, okay? You on there 5 seconds for the disrespect and counting.
Down there.
Oh my God.
Who running the board today? Because
I am running the board.
Oh, well, let me say something to you, miss.
Yes, how can I help you?
Let me say something to you.
Yes, how can
I am very adept on the trickery that you're performing right now when I speak on the mic. And if I knew that you would react by cuss words, I would have done it much. Matter of fact, have the word of the day been done today? I have a word of the day.
Please
let's
do the
do it
word
The
of
word
the
of
day.
the day
Do the word of
was
the day.
adroit. The word of the day
Can
was
I
adroit.
perform the word of the day, please?
Yes, go for it.
Yes, please.
No.
Please. What is
No.
the word of the day? Kente the Bearded.
Okay, the word of the day. Hoochie coochie.
That's the most stupid word of the day I've
But
ever
you
heard.
didn't do it correctly, Kente.
You
Come on.
bitch ass
We're not gonna ask you
motherfucker,
to
you.
spell it or use that in a sentence. We're just gonna move on. Our brother Cal would like for you, Howard, to put a towel on the chair under your backside. Slight paraphrase.
You will not say it. You just will not read it
I don't
My
correctly.
ass is not. My
What
ass is
happened to
not
the word
sticking
of
to
the
the
why are you
chair.
interrupting the word of the day?
Because that does not qualify.
Shit.
But yeah, it does. Let him do it.
You acting like you
It
acting
was
like
a
you a
shitty
hoochie
word of
coochie
the
girl.
day.
Are you a
word of the
hoochie
day,
coochie girl?
Kente. Do it the way
Forget
you
you,
Go
Plankton.
ahead.
You look at and call your nickname out in front of good company. All right, so Six Eyes, where were you earlier? Great
Hoochie
group of
coochie.
the spinners love their music. Well, that's Jesse would have loved to hear that while he were here directly, but thank you.
Who are you talking to, hoochie coochie?
Hey, I got a question for Jay.
Plankton,
Ask
your
Jay
phone's
if the
gonna ring.
showbox still
Hoochie
open up
coochie
there in
girl.
Seattle.
Hoochie coochie.
You gotta say it again.
I
No,
want to
he will
know,
not be
ask
saying
Jay if the showbox still going on up in Seattle. It's a
Jay?
venue, the showbox.
the showbox. I don't know. I can look it up.
Hoochie coochie is a new cuss word.
No, well, no, it's not. Well, I mean,
It is. It
in your
is. It
world,
is.
in
It
your
is.
world, in
Hoochie
your
coochie.
world.
And you spell hoochie coochie. There she is. The hoochie coochie girl. You spell it with your fingers, sign language. Hoochie coochie.
That was a good one.
Hoochie coochie girl. You're the new hoochie coochie girl.
Stop it.
Why are you
Cuss
enamored with
words,
that word?
let
What's
them
going on with
roll.
you, Plankton?
Motherfucker, shit, asshole, coochie
Oh
coochie girl.
Lord. So, who asked about the place in Seattle? Our brother official. I said yes.
No,
Just our sister Mo. Our sister Mo. Is that a thumbs up? I'm sorry. You see what I'm up against today. Here you are, sister.
Okay, cool.
I just
Oh,
wanted to come
Mo,
on
what's
here.
up, Mo?
Yeah, I know the owner, Jeff.
Hey, sister.
We did Erica Badu.
What's up, Moonlight? Mo Moon, give
Hey.
me Mo Moonlight. I need Mo Moonlight.
See what you up against.
Moonlight.
I see. And I called you Baba Kente yesterday, but you didn't see that comment.
Well, he done lost it today.
well,
he don't get
let
no
me say
Baba
something.
Kente right now. No, he don't.
I saw it, but most of the times to really show appreciation, I just held my silence. It put me at awe.
Okay.
So breathtaking.
To the one who's
Did
texting
you
me
know
right
you
now,
have
I
a-
have no
you
idea
know
what's
about
going
your
on right now.
You know about
But
your sister up there?
that's the magic of Kings in the Morning. Good
Can
morning.
you
She's
see it
trying
underwater
to
with
take
those
your
glasses,
she's
Kente?
trying to take your light, Moonlight. She
Never.
wants to be back at the front.
My sister not doing such a thing at all.
No, she cannot take
She's
your
trying
light, but
to
she's a runner-up. She's putting you in good competition. She's being a real entertainer, like the spinner guy.
Well,
bless his heart.
Jesse,
okay.
spinner guy.
You did a
Got a
fantastic
great,
job interviewing.
got a great
today.
radio voice. I can't imagine that he would have trouble
Thank you,
finding
sweetheart.
anything in radio.
Please let Jay know that.
Yes, I'm going to give him a full report, a full accounting. Cousin. So, King Chief wants me to send you a phone number, so I'm going to send that to you. Okay.
Thank you, baby.
You're most welcome. Well, all right. 6 minutes to go. What would y'all like to do next?
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Like you pressure on.
Wow. King Fred's phone is definitely going to ring. We are going to have a discussion.
Oh, yes, that shit was embarrassing.
He going to start singing the OJs in the middle.
In the middle of, right. In the middle
We're going to have a discussion.
That's what that
We're
is.
going to have. I can't wait to have that discussion.
And then said that he didn't give a damn about who was interviewing because that wasn't original.
Right.
Did you see the shock look on my face when I heard the OJs coming out of Fred?
Yes, I did, Howard. I seen it.
And he wanted to take over.
You were all gobsmacked. Like, what are you doing right now?
I had no idea Fred could be that fucked up. He outperformed himself tonight.
Yeah, he did. He really outdid himself today.
Oh my
Very
Lord.
much so. That kind of shit is cool around us.
Fred
not in
called boy
front of
since
you.
Diddy got
Yeah.
proud and wanted to take over.
And then he
That's all it
sat
was.
there like he was absolutely correct. and didn't fuck up at all. He didn't even know. And that poor Jesse was what did he
Well,
just
didn't-
say?
didn't
I have the
Jesse
same
tell you-
feeling.
He was
Didn't
trying. He
Jesse
was
tell
trying so
you-
hard to put. He looked like he was on a soul train board.
You
Trying to
two
put all
do
his
not.
words in the right.
Look at you. You're
Looked
a
like
dingbat.
looked like to me he was
Both
very
trains
engaged.
travel
It looked
forward.
like to me he was very engaged and was having fun. Fuck
Yeah,
you
you're
and all
right.
the rest of you hater ass motherfuckers.
You threw him
You can
though.
suck a big cock, bitch.
Fred
You can suck a big cock,
King
either
Fred.
one of you bitches.
King
Fuck
Fred.
you.
You trying to
See,
take
and
on fucking to the
that's
ring.
why I'm not shaking my ass for you today, because you are cutting the fuck up.
Yes, I
Fred on
did read it, Professor. I read it. I read it, and I had to back up and read it with most of the words used. It's in the archive, sir. Welcome back.
Professor.
I bet you bunkers. I bet you bunkers in his head, not your dumb ass cracker jacker.
Well, let's be clear about something, Fred.
You can't put me down to try to put yourself up, cracker jacker. It's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna be sharper than you.
No, you won't. Yep. You thought he was an OJ.
It did bring out the Houdini in Snitchy Smurf though.
Man, she will. Man, watch in a minute. She gonna get up. She gonna cheat. Man, I will call a guy.
Hey,
Calm down, Quentin. Calm down.
And nobody was cursing.
And you, Plankton, and you told me you a genius. You a genius. What are you doing with your beverage can?
Yeah, it brought it out.
And nobody cursed. Nobody said nigga, whatever you say, except for Fred. Except for Fred.
It looks like you and Jonathan been practicing saying nigga, whatever you say.
Leave Jonathan alone. He doesn't practice anything.
Well,
I don't know what you think.
Jonathan was practicing.
I brought him up differently. No, I brought him up differently.
No.
I brought my son up to be a decent human being, which he is.
Nigga.
You was doing that shit.
I want to be a fly on the wall when you talk to Jay King. After that,
I love the way your jowls.
such a retard.
Your jowls just dropped and tried to smile.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I tried to sleep with nuts and sunflower seeds in my mouth, but it was very difficult.
You came with them Jew tactics.
I kept choking back the sunflower seed. I almost died in my sleep.
And King Ali pointed it out, the Jew in you. You wanted him to accept the fact and write the story the way you wanted to write, didn't you, Jew? Didn't you?
Where is Ali?
Did you?
What happened to Ali?
Did you? I bet you did, didn't you?
Today's
Fred,
Wednesday.
did you drive Ali away?
No, he excused himself. He said he was leaving.
Yeah, he left early.
He had to go. Today's Wednesday. Today is speaking of Wednesday, Wild Wednesdays with our brother Johnny Graham Cracker Davis at 3:00 California. You can tap in through J King Network on Facebook, or if you want your direct stage pass, you can email me and I'll send it to you.
With a cuss word.
No.
Do it with a cuss word.
I will have a word for you
cuss
though.
Words, let them roll.
Our brother Leonard says, what's wrong with y'all today? Is this Trump cabinet meeting? You know what? I don't know. It's just Kings in the morning, brother.
Hey,
good morning.
let me just say something to you, Snitchy Poo. Soon as you said cuss word, I could have sworn you jumped into a Calgon pool and just said, take me away.
In your imagination.
Gone.
Whatever you
I mean,
like.
a Calgon pool, huh?
King Tay, what's the word of the day, bro?
Hoochie coochie.
No,
Hoochie coochie. Hoochie coochie is the new cuss word.
No, what's the word of the day?
Coochie, you spell
We don't
hoochie
have no word
coochie
of the
with
day.
sign language. There she is, right there. Right there. Hoochie coochie girl.
I use it in a sentence.
Hoochie coochie.
I use it in a sentence.
King Chief, your phone. One moment, please.
If you thought that America's hoochie coochie girl died, She didn't. She's right there. Right there. Coochie coochie girl. Right there.
Our brother Gary said that's
The hoochie
that's
coochie
just
girl.
like interviewing Kendrick Lamar and you singing Drake songs. Really?
Pretty much.
Well, even the rest of the group told Jesse, he said, be yourself. Fred is being himself, and you guys wanted to take it away. And he
that's
and
bullshit,
Jesse,
bro. I'm
oh well,
sorry.
that's how you see it.
Our brother
That's how you
Fish a lot.
see
I
it.
didn't say that part.
Look at here come that shit again. See, I know how I figured this shit out. You're game
Nah, that's
board.
bullshit, man. It's one thing being who we are, but interviewing someone, man, of that caliber, we shouldn't be just fucking be ridiculous.
You have no idea how he took all that either. He looked a little shocked.
It's not like he's been on the show before and know how the fuck we get down. He was took off guard with that shit.
Well, I'm sure with your little gay sweet ass,
that
and
bullshit,
that
man.
white boy,
Nigga,
white boy, your word ain't worth shit when it comes to communicating or having fun,
Alex,
because you're not on nobody on the show's level.
And we are now moving on to the third
And
hour
you're-
power buckets.
No, let's keep on going. Let's keep going, baby. Don't go nowhere, bitches.
We moving on to the third hour.
Fred just called everybody bitches.
Almost everybody, Howard.
Push him off
the ones that know that they're a bitch is the ones that takes it offenders. What are you doing? You got the hiccups, fat
I don't know
boy?
where she went. So our brother told me. I'll send her a text.
What am I doing? I'm really enjoying your clowning.
Go home. Go
You're a
home.
clown. You're
Go
a clown.
home. Go home.
Jay's got dementia. Jay's got dementia. Jay's got dementia. Wow.
All right.
This is crazy.
I'll be in the back.
This is like, wow.
But I gotta say, Fred, you didn't disappoint me. You're a mental patient, but you didn't disappoint me.
Fred was being Fred. No boy was no boy. Told him to give his medication. Somebody should have went over and gave him some medication.
He's on too much medication. Maybe we ought to take Fred to a pharmacy. Maybe somebody should go to Texas, take all his medication, put it in a bag, and take him to a pharmacy. Have a conversation with a pharmacist.
Someone's line has a little bit of background noise. Who's driving? King Chief, is that you? Are you driving? Nope, that's Plankton. Is that you?
Do you see me driving?
I'm looking.
Do you see
I'm
shit
listening.
moving, hoochie coochie girl?
Now I can
Look
see
at
that it's
hoochie
not
coochie
moving.
girl.
Stop
Now,
it.
do you see that bus moving and I'm not hoochie coochie girl?
My Lord, your phone is gonna ring.
Yeah, that's your way to fuck shit up. I know you're tacky. Girl 6.
Oh Lord.
Girl number
All
6.
right. All right now.
Now, well,
What is our first topic?
Yeah, my topic is Spike Lee movies.
What about
Which one?
Girl 6. Did you see it?
I saw Do the Right Thing in a theater with all black people. I was amazed. I never saw a movie like that.
Like what?
Everybody yelling at the screen.
Well, you didn't see. Well, that means you was looking at the audience, not the movie, you retarded motherfucker.
I was looking at the back of the heads of the audience and the movie.
Well, motherfucker, you just put on display that you was looking at the audience instead of the fucking movie.
I was hearing the audience.
Well, those
Get
praise
it right.
that
Get
you
it
should
right.
have said, you king English stupid retarded institutionalized peck cracker.
It was at the media theater. I remember.
No, motherfucker, you should have
vividly.
said that was the most interesting thing that I heard. You retarded motherfucker. You said
I have never I have never encountered that before.
Oh, now you gonna change the word, huh?
You don't
Didn't
like
you?
encountered?
Didn't you? I
You want a
bet you,
different
huh,
one?
you didn't you?
You want a
Didn't you?
different word?
Well, you changed it, you
I've never
stupid, retarded
experienced that
motherfucker.
before.
You act like people don't listen to what y'all say.
Oh, you listen intently to what I say.
I intently
You
listen to the
intently
words that come
listen.
out of your mouth. I
You
do
listen with intention.
I have exactly. You hit the nail on the head. You're right.
Listen to that good quality audio you're putting out.
Wow. Plankton. Definitely you. That is definitely you, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do it. You do
So, switch over to your tablet. I do not, I don't do that. Switch over to your tablet, please, if you can.
Are you trying to
Let me tell you
sabotage
something.
the Jake
Let me
King
tell you
show?
something.
I think
Girl
you are.
Six. No, I
Who are you
know what
posing
you
that
do.
question at?
Yeah, well, how do you know how do you know I have a tablet?
Because you've told me this. Would you please switch over to it? No, I can't hear you right now.
Yeah, look at you. You fucking with the board.
I know I put you on mute.
Oh, you know now you confess it.
King Tony was looking. I put you,
You know
on mute.
you
The
know you
noise that your
incriminate.
phone is making. Your
You
phone
know
is-
you incriminate yourself.
No, I don't. But your phone is making a horrific. Your phone is making a horrible sound. Please reboot or switch to your tablet. It's really simple. It's not difficult.
Somebody needs to reboot Fred while Kente's doing the same.
No, he's back. He's on mute. He's right there next to
Fred,
you.
Fred is good.
So our sister Mo, King Tony was looking for
not
you.
good.
Oh, yes, I had to step off to take a call real quick, and then I'm only gonna be on here for a short while. But
so
what? Okay, do we want to read this? Okay, Nipsey. That Fred. This is from Professor. That Fred was a fucking disgrace during the entire interview. Fred didn't even know that Jesse was a band member for almost 20 years, and Fred stayed in OJ song thinking it was a Spinner song. What a dum dum. Well, Professor, I mean, Fred tried.
He did. Let's give him some grace. Our sister Chocolate Peach is here. Hey, sister.
Hello.
Lincoln is back.
Hello,
How
y'all.
difficult is it to go online, even on Spotify or one of the AIs, and ask it to tell you what songs they sang and get it right?
Well, I tell you this. In moving forward, I think I'm going to email everyone who our guest is and a bio about our guest, so everyone has opportunity to read in advance.
I think that's a good idea.
That would be very helpful. Yeah.
You can include a couple songs or YouTube links so they can know which songs to see.
Yes, noted, brother. I will do that as well.
Can I read the lyrics to
I'll be
Short
right
real
back.
quick?
I'll be right back.
Don't you know the difference
King
between may and can? It's may I read, not can I. We know you can read, barely.
You should have been. You talking about you're a pilot? You
read.
should have been an English teacher. Worry about how people talking all the goddamn time.
I did radio for so many years. I learned radio from a guy that spoke perfect English. That's all he ever did.
You told us you
No
learned
such
His English was impeccable.
There's no such thing as perfect English.
No, with this gentleman, there was perfect English.
There's no such thing as imperfect English.
Exactly.
You can say
His
what
name
the
was-
fuck you
his
can
name
say what
was
the fuck
Dominic-
and how you want to say it any kind of way. And
His name was
it's
Dominic
debatable.
Quinn.
And it's debatable.
His name was... Yeah, stop talking over me. His name was
There's nothing
Dominic Quinn.
authentic about American
From WWDB.
English. American English.
Yeah.
How old
Right.
is this bullshit? It took everybody to be amalgamated into this country.
You
for it to
just
be-
made up
and
that
it's
word.
still-
What was that word you just said? That was made
Well,
up.
That's English. That's American
If you
English
say,
in
if,
today's
listen,
world.
Amalgamated.
You can
if
say,
you say it enough,
oh, I can
if
say
you
it
say it
how I
to,
want to say that shit.
right,
What are you,
and
Wiley?
if
What are you, Wiley Coyote out there?
That's who I
Amalgamated?
am.
Come on, you can
And
do
I'll
better.
yeah,
take
but
that.
if he saves it enough, it'll be in the dictionary next year. It doesn't matter. They change shit all they want. You can say what the
Won't be
fuck
in the
you want.
dictionary
Now that
because
is
he
true.
says it, and
That
he
is
didn't
true.
even say amalgamated. He said something else.
Can't help herself.
I can say how the
We
fuck
know what
I
he meant.
want to say it.
He can't
Nobody
help
knows
See,
what you're
let me
talking
tell you
about.
something,
That's Fred.
motherfucker.
You look
Let
real
me tell you
good with your
something.
haircut. You look real
When I
good,
Jesse
Fred.
didn't even know what Fred was talking about. He literally on the stage here said, "I have no idea what this guy's saying." He was looking for help.
I had fun with it myself.
Yes.
Did you?
We
You
witnessed
scared?
your
That's what we
enjoyment.
sure did. That's
You
what we come to
scared a
do.
guest.
No,
You
he was not
scared a
afraid.
guest.
He opened
No,
up.
at the end
Send
of
me
the
that
day,
information that when he did my commercial, my free commercial that I got for me. I'm sure I get that
Oh,
slicky
you're out
fool.
of your mind.
Oh, he's sending it to
What
the.
one? Did
I'll get it. Thank you,
Really?
OJA.
Don't thank me for anything, Fred. You're a fool.
Look at those jowls.
Even Juan D looked over like, what's he talking about?
She don't. Oh, no, she ain't in this. Don't go that
Is
far.
that the
She's
one?
not.
Is that
She's
the
not
one
in
that
it.
wanted to talk and you choke her,
She's
you
no,
pinned
she's
her
not
up
in
on the
this.
wall with your
I ain't
hand
gonna
like
let
this?
him say. I ain't going at his woman.
She
I ain't.
doesn't want to.
Fred,
She doesn't want to
Fred,
be on the
You
air,
remember the day?
especially with Fred.
Remember
She
the
said,
day
Okay,
she
"I don't
so
know
wanted to
what's
I
talk,
have a
wrong with
Fred?
that one,
question.
but that one's P-Ba."
I have a
What you
question.
got?
The
So
Yes,
day
we
she
sister.
understand.
wanted to
We
talk, Fred,
understand.
he
We
took her
understand
neck and
that.
put it up against the wall like that.
One moment, sister. Thank you,
Okay.
like
Plankton.
he
Sister,
did
what is your
when
question?
she was
I
like
was
he
Our
did.
sister chocolate.
I was
We've seen that
wearing a
behavior
wife
before.
beater shirt.
Okay.
Our sister
I
chocolate
have
I
a
Pete
was
has a
question.
wearing a
question.
wife beater
I have a
shirt,
question.
but
Hello.
I'm not Jude.
Our
Okay.
sister chocolate
I
Pete
have a
has a
question.
question.
So I
King Fred.
understand. I wasn't around, wasn't here. I understand Fred fucked up for the Spinners interview or whatever. But do y'all still have to keep going at him about that? Can we move past that?
Yes, we can.
No, that's how. This is Howard. Call himself. Got to getting something to tell Jay how fucked
Well,
up
I
the
don't
people that
see
he
how he
hang with
fucked
is,
up.
I
and
don't have to
all
tell
the
Jay.
rest of
Jay's
it.
gonna watch the interview. You know that, and Jay's gonna. And I
And
Jay's
I
not gonna
had that
watch
be a
this.
guy.
fly
He
on the
was. I
wall.
thought he was just.
I
I could
want to
tell
be a
that he
fly on
enjoyed
the wall
himself.
when Jay watches that interview.
He enjoyed
And
himself
and
so
and
bit.
and you singing an OJ song.
This
You
is not
can't
good
even sing
radio.
for God's sake, let alone you didn't know he
Is
was
that
a
what we're doing right
spinner.
now?
Holy fuck.
This is not good radio.
Yeah.
It's
So
not.
how about
What
now
is
we
Because
we
great
rotate
radio?
we
at the end
rotate
of
in
the day, our guest enjoyed himself and would like to come on again. So even
Yeah,
despite
yeah. So why
Fred,
are
we're
y'all
definitely
gonna
bless his
judge?
heart. We're definitely gonna have him.
he still
Yes.
enjoyed the interview, and that's what matters.
Yes.
And he said he enjoyed it. So how are you to
Yeah.
judge what is good and
He
what?
was being
God
polite.
damn.
No, he didn't have. He doesn't have to be polite to us. He could have been like,
What?
"I'm out," and
He
never
doesn't
said
know
anything
you.
else.
Right.
Right.
And then
He
he said he
So,
gonna
doesn't
look
know you.
forward to seeing
He
Fred. So what
well,
the
here's the
fuck?
thing,
he was very
Howard. Here's
grateful.
the thing, Howard. So in y'all's culture, okay, y'all act like y'all do some phony fake shit. So that's why y'all be polite, but then be talking about motherfuckers, afterwards. We don't do that, okay? If we don't like some shit, we just go look. We ain't gonna pretend like we like some shit and then back talk about how we don't like
Well,
it,
aren't
okay?
you
So
special?
that's how I know that he enjoyed the interview because we don't do that fake phony backstabbing, back talking bullshit that y'all like to do.
Backstabbing, they smiling in your face.
A little
Yeah, I'm glad
backstabbing,
King Fred didn't
really?
start singing that, but it's all right.
Oh,
So
hush.
what will be our next topic?
No,
You
no,
need to hush.
no, no, no,
Momo,
no,
you
no.
seem to be,
No, no,
you
no,
seem to
no,
be,
no, no,
I want, hold on, hold on, hold on. I just
no.
want to say this.
Thank
You
you,
know, the
King
guy
Fred.
not only said he'd come back, but he told Fred he want him to come to the show since it's obvious he ain't seen the show in 2 decades. And he
Yes.
wants Fred's honest opinion, what he think of the show. So they engaged in their own little way and went back and forth with the shade. But it seemed
Yes.
like, he wasn't offensive with it. So
Right.
let it
I
Exactly.
go.
agree.
That's right, cuz. That's right.
And him and
That
Fred
white,
was talking shit with each
that
other.
white boy be trying to plant seeds in you motherfuckers' heads. I give less than a fucking what he thinks or what. Fuck him. He can't relate to a black man. Period.
I'm
Fuck
not
him.
doing anything. You did it. Take responsibility.
Well,
And then he wanted to.
Do anything, you dumb fuck. I
He
didn't
said
do
he enjoyed
anything.
himself. He said he enjoyed himself. King Fred, you're good. We good.
I didn't
Well,
do
he was being
anything.
polite.
King Fred.
Whose daddy are you? That boy in
He
the
was
room.
being polite.
Y'all act like y'all so great and can't even keep a show going for 45 fucking minutes.
Well, now we
Without
can't.
this.
That is a topic in
Oh,
itself.
shut up. Shut
We're
up,
trying to keep
man.
it going right now.
You tuna, oh man, you don't know how to even keep
And
a
Lathers
show
is
going
back.
for an hour.
And Lathers has returned.
And then you
Hey,
had,
wait
and then
till
you had,
he watches that interview.
Howard,
without
don't be just jumping in.
without the guest
Somebody's
even
gonna-
talking about he had to leave.
Which
Oh
location
man,
is it?
y'all,
Do you know
Plankton.
which
y'all
Plankton.
weak, man.
Lathers is back.
Oh yeah, I see
What was your
Lathers there.
question?
You weak. You weak.
What is your question, sister?
Somebody's going to need to bring
Okay,
Jay
just 1
King a
second,
bottle of
please.
Cavassier.
He doesn't drink, Howard. Now you
Well,
sound like you
he'll
missing
need,
the song.
he'll
He
need
don't-
to
he doesn't-
drink after he
doesn't
watches
vibe.
that video.
Take yourself off mute, please. You're on mute.
He'll need a couple stiff drinks to watch that one.
Howard.
What happened?
The interview went well overall, and he
Oh,
and he
don't
would like
ask
to come
what
back,
happened,
and
Jay.
he told
Watch
me he's
it.
welcome anytime.
Watch it for yourself.
When you say the video went well overall, what does that mean?
The interview went well overall means that there were questions asked. There was wonderful questions asked. There were a few songs sung, and lots of King in the Morning shenanigans that mixed
Oh
in.
no, that wasn't shenanigans. That was a train wreck.
overall,
So
the
how,
interview went well.
how did you contribute to the train wreck?
Don't worry about me. You watch it, and then you come back and tell me what you think. Because here, one day, you watch it and tell me what you think because you're in for a big surprise.
Who was the train wreck?
I'll give you one guess.
Well, he's gonna speak up right now.
Lathers, we just, we're glad that you're back. How did it go today with our future leaders? What was today? How was today's topic?
Well, Jay, I'll
No,
say
don't
something.
change the
to
topic.
I'll say something about
Don't
it,
change
Jay.
the topic.
Plankton.
Who was the train wreck?
Unmute yourself. The one that's talking and doesn't have his mic on. That's
Yes,
who
please
the train
unmute
wreck
yourself.
was.
If anyone would like to speak now, it would be a great time to unmute yourself.
The Frank, the
First,
Frank.
I don't want
I'm
to-
the,
no
you know,
spoiler.
I'm the train wreck.
I'm asking you what happened.
No spoiler alerts, Jay. You should just watch it and come back and then tell us
No, I'm
what
not.
you think.
I don't watch the shows. I don't watch any of them. Snitchy, tell me what happened.
Well, Fred
right.
sang Jesse an OJ song. Sort of.
He sang
That's how I was ready
Brandy.
to
Okay,
move
Lathers. He
over.
sang Brandy with much vigor. However, after everything got sorted out, but he did have lots to contribute. King Jesse did enjoy
Poor
himself.
man.
He would like
That
to
poor man
return
was
and
not
hang out.
prepared.
He
Nobody-
recognized
So,
that
hold
this is
on.
an extraordinary radio podcast.
Jay,
I
you
want-
got to stop
I
feeding
wanna
her
do-
Wonder Bread, man.
I want to do this one step at a time. I want to do this one step at a time.
Oh,
So
Lord.
did Fred sing Brandy believing it was a Spinner song?
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Yes,
he did.
100%.
That did happen,
Wait,
Lathers.
he didn't say
Hold on.
Brandy.
And then it got worse.
To
I'm
his
asking
defense,
questions, yes or no. Did
Yes.
Fred?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
yes.
Did
Yes.
Then
anybody?
it got worse.
Not quite, Jay. He
Hold
remixed-
on.
He added a little something
Just
to it.
answer my goddamn question.
Yes, sir. What is your question, sir?
Did anybody stop Fred early in the song and say that is not the Spinners, that is the OJs? Did anybody do that?
I believe I said something like that. I was
Yeah.
so shocked though. I was shocked, speechless.
Our brother Cal says OAJ is a snitch. Well, I am the snitching Smurf. However, I see I should get some applications out. We're doing some deep dive snitching.
So
Next question, Lather.
how long did he stay after I left?
Up until about say 10:40, 10:45. He stayed beyond his agreed time. He was very gracious.
He enjoyed himself, Jay.
Yeah, he did.
Stay
He did.
long, man.
I can tell
They
you
was
that.
trying to
I can
rush him
personally
away.
tell you that he enjoyed himself.
And Jay, Dre did a great job. He did a great job leading and guiding the interview. So Dre did an excellent job, even with Fred's mishap. Dre did a great job.
Everybody did. So did Plankton. So did Plankton. So did Howard.
Dre fucked up.
So did King Cousin. They done well overall, Lathers. Yes.
Dre did not fuck up.
And you're frozen in time, so we're going to wait for your return, sir. He looked as
You don't know how to tell the truth. That's your problem,
I didn't tell a lie.
Oh,
Jay.
you just
No, hold up.
don't
Hold
know
up.
how to
Jay,
tell the truth.
if Jay can't talk, I can talk then. I can talk. I can speak up for myself.
Well,
I guarantee you, the man went into his voice, his radio voice, and made me RT Bunker and helped me with my show, who I am on the show. Now, fuck you, OJ, and anybody else that want to say I'm stupid or ignorant. I got more game than all you motherfuckers.
Well, now, I
don't need you, baby girl. Baby girl, you on another side of the world. Mentally, I'm different. Since you don't work with me. Don't try to fix nothing for me.
Okay, hold on. I heard somebody say I went out after somebody said Dr. Dre did a good job.
Yeah,
Who was
He did
that?
do a good job.
He
did
did
a
a
great
good job
confirms that.
and leading and guiding the interview. Yes, he did. He has some really great questions. So
I got him to. He changed his voice, and we found out that he does radio. He when he started off in his career, and also he made a commercial with me being who am I? The angry whatever the fuck. So now they're gonna turn it around and say that I was rude and didn't let him speak. He laughed. We played. We had fun. Fuck you, OJ.
Okay. Now, Fred, did you sing Brandy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. So, did you know? Why did you believe? What made you believe Brandy was an OJ song?
Well, hell, I don't.
Idiot.
Because when I'm listening to music, I'm not putting a face with those guys that came up in the era of playing the music.
Fred, hold up, Fred. Fred, just hold up. Blame it on hip hop. Hip hop. You saw the hip hop in it. Just say hip hop, man.
Okay, so Kente, since you stepped in on that, what about hip hop would make Brandy a spinner song?
Well, the fusion, the melody, and what he did. How in hip hop, you use melodies from other songs, but use different lyrics. So he put a hip hop twist.
But neither of those groups were in hip hop.
That is an interesting point.
But hip hop,
I have no
does
idea what
that.
Kente is trying to say.
Hip hop does that. Hip hop can use any kind of genre.
It's a bundle, Lather.
I think Kente is delusional.
No. He should have asked me. When I was thinking, it would be with the Temptations, the Dramatics, that era of the music, the Spinners, the Whispers, all of that. Now, if I got the lyrics wrong to whichever one of those fucking artists it was, I don't have a.
And you didn't think
He's saying it with
any of those.
I explained it the best way God perceived didn't let me come out my mouth. I said it. I did it. I ain't called him a wannabe. I ain't did nothing disrespectful to the man. Now fuck y'all.
And Lathers, our sister Conrada is saying this for true. King Jesse said he wants to see Fred at one of his concerts, so Fred will know who he is from now on. And the only reason why King Fred told him he couldn't attend was because he's going to be at his family reunion, which is also true.
Okay,
Yeah.
but he did tell Fred, I want you to see me as one of my concerts so you won't be mix me up with one of the motherfucking OJs, nigga. That's what he really was saying.
Right. That's
Right.
exactly what he was saying.
And
I gotta tell you,
Visualize says
I
again,
gotta
Fred,
tell you. Wait a minute. I love Fred because Fred is irreplaceable. He's the village idiot, and I
we're not calling
appreciate
him the
it.
village. We're not calling him the village idiot, Howard.
I'm calling him the village
Yeah,
idiot.
I know. So how about this? So Visualize says, OAJ, you didn't even know that Brandy was not the Spinner
Excuse
song.
me. When you saw my face when he started singing Brandy, I was so shocked. I didn't even know what to say at that point.
Well,
It
look
would
at your
shock
face
me.
right now with those big fat jowls. What would
What's up,
anybody think
Howard
that
everybody?
wore a
you're
shirt,
saying,
lathered.
motherfucker?
Howard put a shirt on, and he took that towel from behind his chair. I mean, overall, they done well today.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, King Tim, how are you?
Hey,
Good to
what's
see
happening?
you.
I'm good.
Tim,
Hey,
Tim, what you watch? What you?
I stay for the whole show. Jesse is a good sport,
So
man.
Tim, tell me. Oh,
Jesse is a good sport. He had a good
okay.
time. Fred was Fred. It was, he was Fred, but he wasn't. Jesse loved it, and he said he want to
But
come back
come
on
on,
the show.
Fred went on for 2 minutes, and Jesse admitted on the whole show he didn't know what he was talking about.
Not
He
the
was
whole
totally
show.
flummoxed.
Not the
He
whole
was
show.
totally.
Travis.
The 2 minutes of Fred, when Fred gave him original Fred, he had no idea what Fred was talking about. He was looking around for everybody else to help him.
Well,
Jay, were
that's
you
Fred.
here when
That's
Jesse
Fred.
said? Were you here when Jesse said that the rest of the group didn't want him to emulate the brother that passed and who he replaced? He
Yeah.
wanted him to be himself. Was
Yeah.
you here? Well, he appreciated Fred being himself,
Yeah. He
and
said that.
Fred worked out good. That's
He
what
He
he
said
did.
said.
that.
He
And
did.
Fred,
afterwards, he said he looked forward to meeting Fred
He
because
did.
Fred was himself.
Yes.
well, what did Fred say to him that
It doesn't
preceded that?
matter. It
It
doesn't matter. That's
does.
between him and
Yes, it
Fred.
does.
No, it doesn't. Man, how
He
you go talk
Fred
about
came
that?
out, but didn't Fred come on and say something that he didn't even like the Spinners? He didn't like them in the beginning.
No,
He didn't
no,
like
he
anything
didn't.
That is a
about them.
lie.
He
What
ain't
the fuck
That's a
said
is
that,
lie.
that?
man.
He
That's a
brought
lie.
humor. He brought humor to the question that he wanted to ask.
He
That's what he
wasn't
did.
being humorous.
It
He
was
was
humorous to me.
serious.
He laughed
He
about
was.
it. He laughed
You're
about it. He
all
ta- he
defending
laughed.
Fred, but you should admit
No, for what it
Lathered.
was, Jay. This is what it was. Fred, because Jesse didn't give a note, didn't sing when he came on. Fred said, "Well, nigga, how you know who you are? Sing a note."
No,
And
no,
out
no,
of
that
that,
ain't him. That ain't him. That ain't him.
right,
I
that
say,
ain't him. He was
I
joking.
say,
That ain't
sing a note.
him. And then
Look, sing a
and,
note.
and then Jesse came on and said, "You're the one that we want to come to our concerts because you haven't heard the
Why would you, Fred? But why would you
so
say that ain't him?
everything was
Why would you come on
apropos
saying that? But Fred, why would you come on saying that? You
because
listen
he
to the guest.
because he
I don't give a
want to know
fuck.
why?
Don't be no. I'm gonna tell you motherfucker something. Don't be disrespectful to people when they come on the goddamn show. That's disrespectful. Don't
Jay, I
do
was
that.
not trying to be disrespectful to
Well,
him.
motherfucker,
Okay.
if you saying that's not him, that's being motherfucking respectful.
Fred, I tried to tell you to plead the fifth, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Listen to your
OAJ,
lawyer. Listen to
OAJ,
your
OAJ, you happy now, right? You happy, huh?
Hey, Jay, to clarify one thing.
I am
Hey,
entertained.
Jay.
I am entertained by all of you, except for Fish a Lot, who thinks I don't know the difference between the OJs and the Spinners. Shut the
You
fuck
didn't
up.
even know you had to go
Fred.
through the catalog to see who the spinners were.
Yeah.
Excuse
Jay,
I'm
me.
listening.
Jay,
I'm
to
listening. I'm
clarify
I
listening.
have grown up with
one thing.
all of these songs, every single
Clarify it.
one of them.
I just want to
Clarify it.
clarify one thing, Jay. So he did not say that he wanted Fred to come to the concert so he would recognize or or who he was or who they were. He wanted Fred to
I
come to
don't.
the concert. He wanted Fred to come to the concerts because he hadn't seen the Spinners in 20 years. That's what he said.
Okay, but to say that ain't him ain't cool.
Jay, he was laughing. We were laughing. I said, well, okay, before you go, get one of them notes for me. That ain't him. That ain't him. That's the way I did it. That ain't him. And we laughed about it. That was
And he
not an
cracked on
insult.
Fred and said, "You ain't," because Fred said, "I don't believe you seen the song." He said, "I don't believe you on the show." So we even. They cracked on each other, Jay. This seemed
We
like
had a good time.
everybody.
I ain't
And he also
insulted
said
that
we need to
man,
give.
Jay.
He
Fuck
also
what that white boy saying.
He
he also
said he
said we
wish
need
he
to
could
give
come
Fred his
back
medication.
so he can bag on Fred. He was part of the show. He loved the satire. He loved all that shit,
Uh,
man. It caught him by
I'm just
surprise.
amazed. I'm just amazed. You know
Oh,
Jay's gonna
shut the
watch it.
fuck up.
You know Jay's gonna watch it, and none of
No,
your stories are gonna
no,
line up
no,
with
I'm
what's
not
on the
gonna.
video.
No, I'm not gonna watch it, OAJ, because I don't watch the show. I never watch the show.
You should watch this one. It's pretty
I'm
good.
not going to.
So
You
you
gaslight.
should find it very grateful that he read your emails, the 30-page email that you sent.
So
Stop
OJ.
deflecting. Stop deflecting.
So where Jay go?
When you do that makeover, send it to J King, Snitchy Poo, if you could do that. I mean, not the makeover, but that little segment when he was doing
And
the
I won't.
commercial for me.
I promise you, I won't forget.
Thank you.
You're
Why don't
welcome.
you promise your memory? Why don't you promise your memory that OJ is here to dismantle Kings in the Morning?
Why would I need to
He
refresh my
told you
memory
that.
on the obvious?
He told you that.
Why do I need to refresh on the obvious? And
Dr.
Leathers,
Stray said, hey, Jay, we tried to conduct a halfway professional interview in your absence. Thought we were pretty good, well, until Fred came in like a bull in a china shop again. I don't mind the joking and the teasing, but I'm not amongst mixed company and guests such as Jesse from the Spinners. In the middle of interviewing Jesse, interrupt that shit and said, Jesse, watch out for me because I was gay. Shit wasn't cool and it wasn't professional. Don't do the shit no more. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, yeah. That ain't cool. We don't play with our guests like that, especially when they're here to talk about stuff. I don't even know Jesse. And I agree with Dre, saying that Dre is gay and all that shit to Jesse, and you just walking, you coming in like and I know exactly what you did. You came in like a China in a bull shop, just acting a goddamn fool. And then you guys try to condone it and protect it. Instead of saying, hey man, at least getting a decorum for the show.
Nobody protected him, but what Dre
Oh,
left
it got
out was
worse.
that
It got
what
worse
Dre
than
left
that,
out
Jay.
what
Fred
Dre left
started.
out was that they switched Facebook pages and something was said about look out for Fred, and Fred say, no, you ain't gotta look out for me, you gotta look out for that motherfucker that you switch Facebook pages with. He gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't do that. That's a dude that's leaving the show right there. He don't know that it's just joking. You guys got to learn how to, when you got a guest on and you're talking about something with them, talking about a performance or whatever, that's what you talk about. And if we can joke afterwards, but you get the meat of the interview out, but if you coming in the middle of the interview, joking and shit, that ain't cool. Fred know better.
No, I
Fred
know
No,
now.
he doesn't. I
I
don't
know
think he
now.
does.
I know now.
You always know better. You know better than to act like
You're
that. You know.
60-some years old. You
I know
should
now.
know these things already.
I didn't know.
OAJ, it would be all right if you were really concerned about the quality of the show, but you're not.
Actually, I
I don't.
am.
Yeah, you're right.
I
I
am,
know.
and
I
you can
know.
say whatever. You can say whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It was wrong. I was shocked. And then he starts throwing around the nigger this, nigger that, calling everybody, and he looks shocked.
There you go.
And he looked shocked to
There
me.
you go.
I think he was actually shocked that was going on.
So I really would like to just say that King Jesse is back. I'm going to bring him back to the stage, and here he is.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
First, let me say hi. I'm Jesse. That's my show. All right. First of all, let me ask one very important question. Are you all live right now?
Oh yes.
Oh
yeah.
So
All the way live.
all of this is all live.
Live.
Okay,
For
let me
16
say.
years.
Okay, this is brilliant. Okay, this is brilliant. So I thought that, and I've been in a panic for the last 15, 20 minutes, feel like an hour, trying to get back in because I hear it's obvious who the boss man is, and I'm feeling bad, like I done triggered some stuff or whatever. So first, let me apologize, and if
No, Jesse.
hear
Jesse,
me out.
you
'Cause
triggered.
just do me a favor, please. Just hear me out, because I'm Jesse. Look, just give me that. I'm just following, and I've been in the biz. I've been in entertainment all my life. I've been in radio for close to 20 years. So, and this is 2025. So, I called when I got done with y'all, and I stayed on. Obviously, I'm still here. I called our PR person. I called her back and said, "Girl," I said, "you just dropped me off in the middle of a zoo, a circus," and then I paused, and then I said, "I loved it. It was incredible. Every character was played. I was hype off. Member of you, Mr. King, member of Club Nouveau, being a part of this, and I'm like this because it's a full circle moment for me. So
Yes, sir.
not only were you a part of it, but then everybody else was contributing something, and even in the back of my mind, why's that white guy there? It's just the whole thing, and that's a part that he played. I get it, and I was with it. Even the dude, even that old uncle, you got that uncle, and you probably don't like that uncle. That's why you on him, and we all got that uncle, and and mother, and that. Oh, here he come, y'all. Dang, that's just a part of the family. That's another part or another phase of who we are, and
absolutely
because I'm over half a century old. I won't say my age. Because I travel a lot, God has blessed me to meet all kind of folk. I'm able to deal with all kind of different folk. This I knew once I got into this. Once 2 minutes in, I knew this was not a interview, and I was able to roll with everything that came. I enjoyed every part of this, and for real, my man that with the who with that and all that was cool. What he said is what some folks say. A lot of folks say he represents a certain portion of the listenership of the Spinners too. He represents the people, them diehard old schools that haven't seen us in 20 years, and they say the same thing. That always ain't just been how I know is blah, blah, blah. And so he gave me a chance to address that, and in a funny way, because other folks, he said it, but there was 100 people that said, "Yep, that's right. I don't even know why they got have all you know what I'm saying." So all of that was there. All of the elements were there, and I enjoyed it. If anything, bring the ladies on more. I saw 2 ladies that came on afterwards. It was another one that came on. I'm sitting here. You want to talk about me being offended? The first 2 were sweet. Another lady came on. Well, I missed that or whatever. We can move on, and and that wasn't about me. It wasn't about me. You know what I'm saying? That was not about me. But she missed it, and she ready to move on. And again, that's part of it too. So I'm blessed to be in the Spinners. Hallelujah and praise God.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
resting on myself to think everybody loved me.
Well, no, let me.
I'm hoping that the Arch can be there. I'm hoping he show up because I want to hear from a man who hasn't seen us in 20 years, and I want him to say, Jesse, he gonna be honest. He's gonna be honest with me. He's gonna have to, after the show, he's gonna say either, Jesse, man, y'all did a good job, but it just ain't, he's gonna say that, or he's gonna say, you know what, you are the Spinners. You are still the Spinners.
Well,
It
you
is
are
so
the
important
Spinners.
to
So
me.
Jesse, let me just say this.
Yeah.
Anybody that gets on the stage under the banner of the Spinners
Dig it.
are the Spinners.
Dig it.
And that's just the way it is. That's the professionalism. That's why I asked you the question about how do you guys maintain the sound, because I've seen the spinners. You guys still sound great. You still look great.
Thank you.
And so I don't mind joking because it's a zoo. It's a crazy show. But
It's
when we have guests,
break from the normal stuff I do, man.
but when we have a guest on, you know, I want to make sure that whatever we're supposed to cover, that we cover. Number one. And then give you the opportunity to stay on and hang out with the silliness.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be some decorum to how professionalism to how it happens.
Okay, and you are the person who determines that, you know. But yes, on my end, everything was cool. I got to mention the album, not just the current album, but the album before that. We talked several times, and whoever's in charge of graphics and kept flashing the concert date and the poster, you know, of us and when we're going to be there.
That's Nikki's first. That's the person they always trying to get rid of. That's Nikki's first. If it ain't for her,
I mean,
that don't happen. Yeah. But I just want you to know that there's still a decorum that I want to see happen, and a professionalism that I want to see in the
that's your job to determine that. But yeah.
That's why they got their ass cussed out. That's why. And I know Fred wasn't here at first, so I know how his punk ass do. He come in charging. I was here when he came. I was here when he came, boss. And I don't want to ruffle your finger. I'm afraid of you, Jay. So I'm gonna. Thanks for the. I learned something today. Thank you. I will change. Thank you.
You better be afraid. You better be afraid.
And the jokes that he would crack, allowed me to show my comedic side. I got to get in the ring instead of just sparring. I got to all out do some karate today, and it was cool because every joke he told, I had one for him. It was he. Look at his forehead, that bullet head he got, man. Come on. He should get the mohawk like me. You know.
Nigga ain't got no teeth either. Nigga ain't got no teeth. It's a whole bunch of shit you can see wrong with me. Shit.
I know a guy. You'll be smiling again, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, Jesse. We've talked to him about not having his teeth in because his tongue go wild, and his say shit ain't got no business. His tongue go crazy, but when his teeth in, he's a lot nicer. So
again, we're still live. This is right now, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Here. Yes.
Love you, brother. I appreciate God is good, man, for coming here and rescuing me. This is my nigga right here. I've been knowing that motherfucker for 50 years, man. We went to school together and played kickballs, and I don't know nothing about no superstars and stuff like
You're
that.
pointing at me, Fred.
With
We
him.
never played
Okay?
kickball.
I'm sorry. Now that instigating ass white boy over there, I'm cool. I'm gonna go.
I
Thank you,
was
man.
with you. You just lost me again, man. But I mean,
Well, I'm sorry.
There are
This
people
I'm gonna go put my teeth in. I'm gonna put my teeth in.
That, you know,
Okay.
that exists. You know, I'm seeing that. Now I don't feel like eating lunch. You know, so
Jesse, what part of the world what part of the United States do you live in?
I was born in Queens, New York, raised in Detroit, Michigan. I currently live in Houston, Texas. For those who don't know where Missouri City is.
Okay, so you're in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
How do you like it there?
I love it here. Being here, I miss Detroit. I got a lot of family and friends there. That all my memories and history from Detroit to Flint, Michigan, and even Toledo, Ohio, but mostly Detroit. But here, I fell in love with the girl of my dreams. Man, she lives here. On the bright side, I'm set for life. I got the love of my life, and I just love loving on her every day. She loving on me, and I'm not trying to be sickening. We've only been married for a little over a year, so. Not trying to gross y'all out with that, but moving on. The weather is great here in Houston. I left my snowblower behind. I don't have to plow snow anymore. You know, I got more shorts than I've ever had before. The weather's good. The people are nice. The police officers are nice. I see cops, you know, pulled over on the side of the road and cops pushing like cars, you know, helping ladies and giving boosts. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? You know, I have conversations with police officers in Houston. You when you bump into them, you can just talk like you're talking to any other regular guy. Just thought the atmosphere is beautiful. There's still plenty of land. Anyone who's thinking about it, I highly recommend you move out to, I guess, any part of Texas. But I love the Houston area, and shout out to Joshua Parker. Right on.
How many dates a year do you guys do?
Probably, I don't know, probably 100, bro, just off the top of my head. We stay pretty busy. This is the busiest we've ever been, as a matter of fact. I'm bringing up the point that, you know, our last original member is no longer with us. That the legacy continues. It lives on. And, yeah, we're busier than ever.
Oh, that's wonderful. So,
blessing.
And what do you guys play most often? What part of the U.S. is it? And are you guys doing any international stuff?
Well, again, not as much international as I like. Again, I'd love for us to go. You know, I mentioned Africa. You know, I love hearing, you know, the stories about the fans we have overseas and in Japan and how they still cling, you know, to our music and they love it, you know. And what did I say? I want to mirror what I said before. So he said last time, what was the other part you said? Oh, where do we go to?
Where do you guys play? What in the United States? Where's your biggest? Where do most of your performances take place?
In the United States, most of our shows take place, I'd say, in California, Florida, New York. Yeah, the major states.
Yeah.
We didn't say your name. That doesn't mean you're not major. Just, you know what I mean. But yeah, Cali, Florida, New York, New Jersey. They call on us a lot. But yeah, we're pretty spread out. You know, there are places you wouldn't think of. You know, yeah, we're there too. Utah. I don't know. Just think of some weird, out of the way place. Not that Utah's.
So how do we get a calendar of your dates?
You can go to our website. That's spinners.com. The Spinners.
Okay.
You can hear that radio voice.
Fred.
I just asked the goddamn question. Leave me alone. I asked him and he's answering it.
I want somebody to spell Spinners out for Fred so he spells it right when he goes.
S-P-I-N, spin. S-P-I-N, E-R. E-R. It's a
No, it's not. That's not stop. That's fine. That's finers.
What I can do, I just talk it into my phone. I just stick it into my phone.
While I'm at it,
I'll send you the link, King Fred.
I do.
Fred just spelled Spiners. S-P-I-N-E-R-S. That's Spiners. It's
That's the new group, Jay.
N-E-R-S.
That's the new group.
Jay, can I snitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of y'all got
Oh yeah, I saw this. I
didn't get it right. Hang on. I'm Jesse Peck. All right, let me get this real quick because y'all got the part wrong.
Wait a minute. What did you say? I'm Jesse.
I'll do it again. For those who didn't hear, that's my shtick. When I go on stage, whenever I get a crowd's attention, I always say, hi.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's like that guy on the Simpsons or whatever that is.
Right.
He says his name, but yeah, you don't know who. He's like, I'm Fred McClure. And you may know me from. He names a bunch of stuff. You're like, I ain't never heard of none of this stuff you saying, you know. But that's how I say my name. When I was in radio, I couldn't come up with a good DJ name. I'm you know, I couldn't come up with a good radio name. And my roommate, Maestro, he told me, just practice saying your name. I'm like, dude, they used to tease me, Jesse Peckerhead, Peckerwood, this, that, and the other. He said, it's all in the I will practice in the mirror and saying, and then I'm going to get to my point. I'm still snitching on somebody. One day, I would practice in the mirror and say, hi, I'm Jesse Peck. I'm Jesse Peck. It just wasn't happening. One day, I looked in the mirror. It was on a still night. The sky was cloudy. And I was inside my little cheap apartment. I looked in the mirror and I said, hi. I'm Jesse Peck. And the roof just split in the apartment. The clouds just spread. A ray of sunlight came down. Her angel, oh, it was a harp, you know, playing. I was like, that's it. Okay, I'm Jesse Peck. You know, and to test it out, I called my sister. I called my little sister, Duvernay. I love you. God rest your soul, sis. I called her up. I said, sis. She said, I got it. She said, let's hear it. I said, I'm Jesse Peck. She said, and I said, perfect. And that's the response you did when that guy, I'm Fred McClure, and you may have seen. It's like, no, we haven't. Why the hell we listening? But that's the thing. But anyway, what your boy did, not only did he start singing the OJ song, but he had the best intention. He was singing Brandy by the OJs, but instead of saying, I kind of miss you, Brandy, he put Sadie in it. So, miss you, Sadie. I'm like, he got the right woman in the raw doggone song. That's what
Thank you, man.
And I told him it was hip hop, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
That's what made it funny. It was the wrong
Man.
song, but it was the right name. He said it was Sadie. And Sadie's one of our biggest hits. Everybody loves Sadie. He said Sadie,
Right.
but he put it in a song about Brandy, with a song about a dog, a man who's looking for his dog.
Right.
That's what made it hilarious, and that's what kind of, like I said, he just took two songs and meshed them together. So
absolutely,
I gotta snitch him on that just to clear it. He was
Yes,
close.
sir.
He was happy.
Yes, sir. Also, sir, like I said, it's a privilege because I feel you, and I you're a musician, you're an artist, man. I know music. Music is part of my day, my life. I know musicians. I just can't remember the words. I'm dyslexic and shit like that, But
yeah, I don't know if
you guys have something that everybody. Just give me a chance. You guys got something, a gift that makes money. It makes people. God damn, is Jay talking over me?
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry. Because I'm motherfucking backstage for 30 goddamn minutes.
That's what I'm
Well, not
saying,
30
Jay.
minutes,
What the
not
fuck is
30
going on?
Not 30 minutes, but
I don't give a damn if it was 2 minutes. It's like 30 minutes. Don't. If you think, goddamn it, if you in charge, be in goddamn charge.
I'm definitely in charge. I'm definitely in charge.
Hey, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. I used to work for him, and I've been knowing him all my life since I was a little fucking baby. We went to school together, and I worked for him. And you see how he is. You see how he is. Thanks for rescuing me, brother.
Well,
These
you know what?
motherfuckers.
And Jay, I thought you left because you knew I was a fan, and I thought you felt like I was going to hit you with a barrage of questions, which I probably would have. But
No, I don't mind questions. No, Jesse, but I do respect artistry. And I expect for these guys if there's an artist on our platform that they ask legitimate questions, that they give people real information. These motherfuckers didn't ask you how long have the Spinners been in existence. They didn't ask any questions that would give people some historic context.
But Jay, I'm a professional. They didn't ask, but I mentioned that we started in 1954. They didn't ask, but I mentioned, when someone said it's a shame, I think it was Howard that Howard.
No, I said.
Who
Yeah,
said
Howard.
that?
Yeah, it's that Howard.
One of you said it when that was said.
Howard.
And I was able to say that was the first, and only released from Motown. As we left Motown, went to
what I want? If somebody should have said,
so a lot of information got out.
What year was that? What year was this? It's a shame. Was it 72?
All these guys on your panel, I want somebody to tell me. Now, for all the jokes, somebody should know.
72.
Okay.
Okay, so I was So I thought it was.
And your gift is that you're everyday.
72.
You're everyday people, Jesse. That's why. That's why instantly it was like, damn, Fred, he bagging on you, man. Y'all would start bagging on each other's shit, just like fuck it. You wanted to come back and bag on other shit.
I was a nerd until high school. I'm like, till Prince came out. I'm like, if Prince can walk around dressed like that, I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. After that, I'm a confident dude. Walking to school with my long coat on and guitar hanging, Purple Rain had the boots on. Y'all can laugh with. I'm used to getting laughed at and bullied, but shoot, I got cool by high school and just being who I am, being true to who I am, and I don't care what people gonna say or whatever. So my skin already got toughened from that. So anything you came at me with, all them times I felt like, man, I should have said, man, you just opened the door, bro. I just cracked on you since I've been on here. And you ain't I'm on you. Meanwhile, Coco Peach, I wish she had been on here and I could have got
Coco
on her,
Peach,
because I got a feeling she that spice.
You gonna make her famous. You gonna make her famous. You gonna make her famous.
I just didn't want nobody getting in trouble because of me. That ain't what God sent me here for. So, yeah, love God. You know, and He'll love you back. Give your life to Him, and y'all take it easy. I hope y'all come to the show. I'm Jesse Peck, and I think y'all show is great.
Hey,
hope
I'm
nothing
Jesse
changes.
Peck.
And I wanna
One
be back
minute.
on the show. I want to be back.
1
on
minute.
Yeah, I
1 minute
was like,
before you
Jesse,
don't
let him
wait 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. What was I trying to say? That voice makeover. That you can be able to get that to me, man. And do I have permission?
the guy that you call gay for reaching out to me on
I know. See, now that's gonna get us all fucked up. Now he might not do
hang
it
on,
unless he.
karma coming at you. Now, in order to get at me, go to that dude that you call gay because he's my Facebook friend now. And tell him what you need. I'm gonna send it or give your phone number to him. Unless you just want to say it, I can say mine to all of y'all.
No. You got you gotta do yours on here because these
that's right.
groupies, all these big ass women.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna give up mine.
So again, that guy that you called GAY, go and ask him because he and I are in contact. So I will do the drops, whatever y'all want.
I'll be sure to make sure they get each other's number. And I'll send you Fred's number because he about to put his whole number out.
I'm in Killeen, Texas, and I swear, man, we're gonna get together and I'm gonna put my teeth in and I won't go to talking all loud and ignorant, bro.
Yeah, just wear your teeth next time, bro. We would all appreciate you. Just have your teeth in. I got a song. It's a song that we sing on the road.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna leave. This is a song. This is a song I'm gonna sing just for you on the road. Put me back on. No, put me. I want to see everybody. Put me on the group thing. I want to see y'all reaction on this. Here's a song that we sing on the road for dudes that don't always keep their teeth on their mouth. Y'all remember Houdini?
Yeah.
We got a song called "Your Teeth Come Out at Night."
I did that, man. I just did that song, man.
Your teeth come out. Your teeth come out at night. All right.
All right, old man. Be safe.
Don't ever crock on me again when I got a microphone, man.
Okay.
Peck, baby. I love y'all.
Oh, motherfucker, nuts. You gonna try to get me in trouble and you ain't even black, you ain't even soul.
Shut up, Fred. You started to do it again with him. Let me take you down a rabbit hole. Push him in a rabbit hole.
Your games ain't gonna work anymore. It's a new day.
Now, the best part of that was, what's this white guy doing there?
Well, you don't understand culture.
He should have met Beckham.
No.
The best part.
OAJ
Talking about Howard.
OAJ doesn't understand culture. He's all fucked up.
You're all fucked up, Bernard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have no clue.
You're shaking your head in the truck all day.
What's the truck got to do with it? You just really thought the guy was offended, but you didn't realize
I didn't think he was offended. I didn't think he was offended. He was a great sport. He enjoyed it. He could join this thing in the morning anytime he wants.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You talking about Jay. You talking about when Jay see this, when Jay hear about it.
Yeah, Jay should see it. It was funny.
You tried to
it was
set up
stupid, but it was funny.
Oh, shit.
No, you was trying to get Fred in
I'm
trouble.
sorry.
That's why he got cussed out by Jay.
You could fool some of the people
Get himself in
sometimes.
trouble. Fred gets himself in trouble.
the
You need to
people
watch
none of the
this,
time.
man. This is self-explanatory. You need to watch it, man. You don't watch
Fred
the show, you
spends
need to watch
most of
this.
his time complaining about me being on this show.
Did
So
y'all
why
hear?
shouldn't I give
Did y'all
Fred
hear?
back
Did
a
y'all
little
hear?
bit?
Did y'all hear Jay get in my ass? He say, "You know better. You know damn well better." I said, "I didn't know, Jay. I'm learning. I won't happen again." He say, "Now, all this
Too
so
old
good."
to learn. You're too old to learn anything new.
Fred did
I
learn
didn't
better.
know,
know better.
but
He's too old to learn.
but I took the criticism and what everybody was saying, And I didn't know that I couldn't joke with a rock star and a movie star. You know what I mean? I mean, he's or either a doctor or and shit like that when they come on the show. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna tighten up. Serious.
Agree
I'm not.
with our brother Gary. He says Jesse was a great sport for these shenanigans going on here.
But by these other motherfucking high city motherfuckers that call themselves gonna use proper words and throw me under the bus because they know words that are bigger or more fabulous. Fuck Dre and his faggot ass. You disrespected him. He don't want me to say big hole faggot. Suck my dick, nigga. I don't want his number from you.
Life is shenanigans.
We love you too, Fred.
Yes.
Yes, we all love you, Fred.
Well, Fred, all I can say is Jesse is a good sport.
Yes.
And
You can clarify.
it
Clarify.
could have went differently.
All I'm gonna say is I will never mess
you
with
are
any
correct.
other guest. If I will never say anything wrong, disrespectful to another professional that comes on the show.
Well, that's wonderful because
That's
tomorrow we have a special guest that will be with us. So
Fred, you can talk. You talk. Except
Man, damn, Snap them they just a group that playing just those up people.
Why don't you sing them?
Yeah.
Why don't you sing the one coming tomorrow? Why don't you sing
Have
Brandy
some
for him?
fun, man. Lighten up on
Yeah,
Sing Zap some Brandy.
I know you mean well, Snicky Poo. You're a good person, but you can't relate to half the shit's going on in this. You're not a hip hopper.
to me? Why are you talking to me, King
I'm a
Fred?
terrible.
I'm going for everybody. I'm going for one by one.
I'm merely letting you know who's going to be here tomorrow. Is there a problem with that?
I don't own a Mercedes. I ain't never drove.
Okay.
What the Mercedes got to do with it, Fred?
Right. I'm like, what are we talking about?
We're not even going to ask them if they own a Mercedes, but they'll be with us tomorrow.
Girl, make sure I come out there. I'm gonna come pick you up so you can ride a Mercedes. Bro, Mercedes ain't shit, man. It's just another car. It's
King Fred
overpriced.
ain't worried
with
about no
better suspension.
Mercedes. I don't even know. Oh Lord. Well, anyway, I know, sister.
That's it.
I don't know. But anyways, yes, they'll be with us. And on next Tuesday, we'll have an Arthur with us on next Tuesday. Queen Money Brown will be with us. She'll be speaking with us about keeping our children safe from sex trafficking.
Oh,
We
that's
definitely
gonna be
want
nice.
to joke with that particular topic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Because half of you
I believe we're
motherfuckers
going to
with
have a
sex
few others
traffic dropped off at the fire department. Half of you motherfuckers was dropped off at the fire department or at the hospital, and somebody never did come back to get you.
King
We
Fred,
ain't gonna
I
have
don't
that
think anyone,
conversation.
right? And we ought not even
We
put
had
that
a
in the
conversation
future.
about Fred.
Yeah.
And that one there looked like cheese on that bottle. You know that milk carton years ago that they used to have a kid every week?
Sister don't look like she on no
Y'all
milk
done
carton, King Fred.
Y'all done grew up. Look at you now. The niggas, mom and daddy still looking for you, running from you. Becky! What
No,
is
Professor.
Poo?
Professor, did you see King Jesse came back? All is well. Zap tomorrow. Bring your questions.
Hate her ass. Because you know a few words and wear that musty ass jacket everywhere you go. Is that him?
King Fred.
Is that him?
Who is who? He just was asking, are you all right? He's asking, are you okay? Is everything all right? And I told him yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you ain't gotta call him musty.
Howard.
Okay, I'm
Can you hear
sorry.
me?
But you was running the truck over and backed up, motherfucker. You was on everybody's side. That's registered.
No, I didn't. I did not. I was accused for not saying it right.
Not you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes, sister.
So Howard, so I kind of caught wind of you earlier saying how you had exercised and your blood sugar went up because of your continual glucose monitor. So I have one too. But what it is that when you exercise, your body releases more glucose because it needs more energy to move. So that's why your sugar spiked.
It's also spiking because I had some watermelon. I may not be doing that watermelon challenge.
Yeah,
I have to see how quickly it goes down.
It'll go down pretty quick because it's watermelon, and watermelon is mostly water. But because of the sugar in it, it is going to spike up and then start. It's going to spike up and spike back down really quickly.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't stay up for a long time.
Yeah.
But it really threw me. 50 minutes in the sauna, 45 minutes walking in the pool, and it's just shooting up. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
because
make any sense.
it's because your body needed energy, so it released glucose from your pancreas to give you more energy.
Well, I got plenty of glucose.
Yeah.
I got plenty of insulin too. Doesn't do shit.
Yeah. That's why.
Thank you,
Thank
sister, for giving us that information. That was actually
No.
really helpful.
Thank you.
No
sister.
problem.
Our sister Conrada says, drink ice water and your sugar will go down quick too.
Well, does iced tea count?
Thank you, sister.
I drink a lot of tea and coffee.
Water.
Tea is the natural diuretic, so it's going to make you pee, so that helps too.
Water.
I take a water pill too. So I take a handful of
Guys,
drugs.
says, let's see. He says, glad you're feeling better. Who is the guest tomorrow? We're having Zap with us on tomorrow. In troubles.
You don't think he'll ask about the white guy, do you?
Hopefully. He might. That'll make you feel wonderful if he does. We'll just have to wait and see.
I thought that was funny.
Glad you enjoyed.
I enjoyed throwing Fred under the small bus.
You enjoyed throwing everybody under the bus.
You know,
It's all right.
it was like an hour.
We'll look at my dresses.
So King Tim, is awesome seeing you. How are you? You were missed. You're on mute right now, though. Glad you're back. I saw you in the comments, but it's always nice to see you on stage.
Who's on stage?
I always be in the back just listening.
Yes, and thank you for saving me last night. Also, you see how Cuddles treat me. Thank you for saving me.
I need to connect with you. I got your food from Sufficient a lot, so we got to meet up.
And I got some eggs for you.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank you.
Awesome.
remind me. I need to buy more eggs. Jonathan eats them all.
Still growing.
I bought 60 eggs 3 days ago. They're almost gone.
Well, because your
How
son
much are the
pizza
eggs out
doesn't.
there, OAJ?
Well, he finally decided he wants to be tall. Good luck with that. And he wants to lift weights. He's lifting weights.
Okay. Well, and don't men, they keep growing for a while. Like, isn't it age 21 or 25 or so?
Something
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be tall. He's only 5'6".
He's gonna be short like a little short chick. You short. Both y'all there. Short little short chick.
Eggs and cheese.
Professor
So
says,
Professor
thank you.
Keonso-
Oh, thank
yeah,
you, sister.
okay.
You go for it. Go for it, sister. Thank you so much.
He said,
Hello,
Sissy, tell OJ that his body also released stress during his workout, which causes the body's glucose to spike.
Yes, but now that just came
Very
in,
complicated.
Professor. But our sister brought that
Look
to
at
us.
it.
Thank you as well.
Look at him. He don't believe anything. Was it a colored person that told him? He ain't been to the doctor, and he had a stroke 2 years ago, and y'all trying to figure his ass out. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Colored? Who says that anymore?
Apparently, King Fred.
Apparently.
Apparently so.
Archie Bunker!
So, what would you wonderfuls like to do? Would y'all like to retire to the backstage area or
Yeah.
are we going to keep going? Because it is now 9 after 11. I'm just checking in. Don't all speak at once. Wow. All right. Well, so then King Fred, you gonna call it? How would you call it today? Now that you've been thrown under the bus, he might call it.
The
I'm
small
out.
bus.
All right.
I'm out.
Short bus. All right, wonderfuls. Well, it's been a
Okay.
wonderful morning.
Y'all,
More to follow tomorrow. So, sisters, y'all want to say anything awesome to the wonderfuls? They're still here in good number.
y'all have a wonderful day. See y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Be kind, be nice. Goodbye.
Yes. Save that time and channel. Love y'all.